And you know Headz gon' tell you the truth. Be out, Mr. Info, you know what we here for. The Old Heads Podcast. Yo, we come from no shades to the team at the Barclays. The Old Heads Podcast. Yo, from what's scoring 100 to job being wanted. The Old Heads Podcast. Yo, let's go.
Buddy. Old Heads, episode 113, man. Back in the basement, man. How y'all doing? I'm your co-host, Omar, a.k.a. O'Milly, a.k.a. that dude, a.k.a. Mr. Rello. If you know, you know. And if you don't see, man, we got reoccurring special guest. Bobo is in the building, man. We got a great show for y'all today. Of course, we're going to be talking about NIU, man. All right? If you don't know, stand up for NIU, man. They had a huge win. We're going to be talking about that. As well as the election. Kamala Harris, Donald Trump. Who do y'all think win? We'll talk about who we think won. As well as 10 questions this week. Oh, we got a good one. Old school versus new school. NFL edition. And man, much more. And of course, the Michelle heard around the world. We're going to be talking about Uncle Shannon Sharp, man. So we got a big show today with much more.
You know what type of nigga I am.
Hey,
Why I do that?
he wasn't gay that day. But anyway, man, we go. We gonna let these brothers introduce themselves and keep it moving. Old Heads back in the basement. Don't be dusty, man. Hit that like button, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Old Heads, episode 113. Let's get it in.
Your boy Bills, Pam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's your boy Bobo. What's happening?
Yes,
Me
sir.
Like the gingerbread man.
Yes, sir.
It's your man, Hendo G, a.k.a. French Loaf, a.k.a. Mr. Honeypack himself.
Mr. Honeydew. So, of course, we're going to be talking about Athlete of the Week. And, of course, if y'all don't know, like I said, we're going to be talking about the NIU football team. How did y'all feel about that?
Yay. My homeboy. Shout out my homeboy. I won't say Almighty. You got to graduate from school for that to be your to be an alumni.
I don't think so.
People not gonna that's your like, oh, that's my alma mater. But however you say that word and shit. Do you have to graduate from that school? Because my man only got dunked on in the first round in the tournament. But it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, shout out to my man T.Y., man, down in Texas, man. But yeah, man, that's a school, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, I knew went down there, you know what I'm saying, whether on scholarship or not to play ball or, you know what I'm saying, academics, whatever. Motherfuckers went to Northern, a few motherfuckers I knew, so shout out to the niggas that killed that shit, man.
I know one of my buddies actually graduated from Northern, so that's super dope.
Yeah.
How you feel about that, Bobo?
Northern.
Man, that's a huge win, bro. That's a huge win. But, you know, they always be turning out good players, you know what I mean? So, it's any given Sunday. You feel me? Not taking nothing away from Northern, but, you know,
that's a
any
fact.
school could be that way, you know what I
That's a
mean?
fact.
It's any given Sunday,
That's a
man.
fact,
Go out
bro.
there and go get it, bro.
Any given Saturday.
They went there, they
It's
be low.
straight up.
Believe
That's
they was
football.
gonna win, and they won.
I like that.
How you feel about that, Hendo?
Great win, man. We need to see more stuff like that, man. Appreciate them fellas for fighting hard and putting a big name out there, man. But like Bobo said, they always turn out good players. It was just due time.
Agree. Moving right along, right into sports entertainment news, man. I know y'all heard about it, of course. I know you guys heard about it, saw it. I think it was close to 67 million people saw the presidential debate. Kamala Harris against Donald Trump. How did y'all feel about it? Who y'all think won?
I mean, I think it's really too early to call any winners and be saying over.
No. Who do you think won that debate?
I mean, it depends on what you was looking for. I think everybody watches that debate with a certain type of agenda at hand for themselves, you know, in order for them to find out who they want to represent, you know what I'm saying, which way. And I think this is more or less to see if they could sway any other people. I think, like I keep saying, I'm pretty sure everybody know who they voting for. I don't really see somebody late minute being like, oh, you know what, matter of fact, let me vote.
At that point, just wait.
So it's like I don't really see too many. I just kind of see like how they're standing on a certain things and kind of, you know, getting a little too in depth with it. But it still seems like sometimes it's a shit show either way, you know. I don't really. My whole thing about all this is I don't really believe neither one of them too much, because as soon as they sit here and say all this stuff, we get a year or two into it, and all the shit they did say right now always goes away, and that happens with every president. So to me, it's just a facade right now. Who can put on the best show right now? And I don't really know who winning the best showman right now. It's about 50-50. It's a show. It's a show right now. Let's be honest, man. Because once they get in there, half that shit they talk about, they not finna do. Both parties. We're not just gonna say one, it's gonna be both parties. It happened the last 4 years, the 4 years before that, the 4 years before that, whoever you wanna put in there. And it's gonna continue happening. Shit. They'll tell you 100% of bullshit, and only 30% of that shit come through. You already know it. That's all politics, man. So let's keep it a buck all the way.
How you feel, Bill? Who you think won that debate?
I feel like I should raise my glass and hide behind it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like, man, I'm saying what he said, shit. I really don't like talking about politics, man, to be very honest, man. This is slippery slope. This is slippery slope.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, they say always the three things you was never supposed to talk about back in the day: politics, religion, and race.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to bring in race with certain things. A lot of people don't understand it. They can't comprehend that. Same thing with religion. Same thing with politics.
It's a very touchy subject.
Well, a lot of people,
they ain't trying to get a flag.
a lot of people can't
My personal
agree to
belief.
disagree. A lot of people have to be so debative about having to stand on it. Every argument doesn't need to be won. Once you say what you have to say, and you feel it, they don't sway on it. It's been said. You're not going to sway that person. That's just what it comes down to.
I definitely feel that way. You know what I'm saying? They all got their agenda and they all just fighting for the extras because they have their agenda and they have their followers. But then they fighting for the scraps. Where the food fall off the table.
I like that. How you feel, Bobo? Who you think won that debate?
I mean, me personally, you know, I kind of think she won, but I think that's to be expected. She a prosecutor, Joe. Like, you don't think she gonna persuade and move around motherfucking people? This is what she do
For a living.
for a living.
She good at it.
Wonderful at it. You
Yeah.
feel me? Exceptional.
Yeah.
So of course he was gonna lose. That's why he don't want to debate with her no more. I would say it then also, you know, if he would just stick to the points, he could have possibly won.
And that's the whole thing.
But he talking about things that
Don't have nothing to do with nothing else. In that.
Nothing, bro.
It seems like
come on,
rambles,
bro,
complete
right?
rambles.
Like,
You just don't.
and you know, and then insulting. You know what I mean? You ain't even got to insult her. Just stick to the point.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? He's so wrapped up in
Right.
the
That's why I be saying
wait, you know what I'm
it'd be a
saying?
shit
It's like,
show.
I
yo,
don't know
you
who
keep it
his
straight, you
PR
might
is.
hold
I'll
on,
be like,
That's what I be
stick to the
saying.
points.
Well, look, that's
Give
what
him
gives
some
you a chance.
numbers. And that's all
Everybody
you
was
gotta
behind
do.
Kamala.
Points and numbers. That's it. And be done with it, bro. Like, I don't understand
I
it.
know a whole bunch of people that ain't even behind Kamala like that. They really
Right,
sit there and they
for
any turn and be
real.
like, are you gonna be decent to us? This nigga saying all of this.
All this dumbass
Like,
shit.
we
Like,
can't
come
trust
on,
you.
bro.
We can't
Like,
trust you.
what is
First
she
female woman
doing?
black president.
All his
We can't
PR is
trust you.
done, bro.
So how do you respond to the Proud Boys? Well, you know, Kamala. And just automatically just say everything like that, bro. What the fuck? Are you have to be like, well, you know, those guys, you know, I may not support the actions or something. So just give somebody something. You just be like, well, you know, the Mexicans and cartels.
Right.
Bro, that wasn't what we asked you, dog.
Yeah. That shit is provocative. It gets the people going.
Right.
It's a smear campaign, is what it is. That's all it is. It's enticing. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, boy, that shit crazy,
This shit
man.
is stupid.
That shit another popularity contest. He went with
That's why I said it's a shit show.
class
For
president. or
real.
some shit.
Everybody know
Yeah.
that, bro. Like,
No, go ahead.
no, I'm sorry.
No, you good. No, I mean, I think as far as the debate go, I think she absolutely won the debate. I mean, it wasn't necessarily surprising. I think personally, Trump probably could have been a two-term president, but he's so much like a child that he can't afford to get out his own way.
At times.
It's
At
for
times.
the most part, and the bar is set so low for him. For most people like him, the bar is set so low that for us we have to be accessible to do the exact same job. And I think that's exactly what's going on, folks. I think that's exactly how people, you know what I'm saying, look at it. And I think
Big crime.
I think somebody alluded to the point that you already know pretty much who they were voting for. You want to get the people that kind of on the I don't know if you really
Swing
go
voters.
us swing voters. You want to get the swing voters.
Yeah.
So I think he could have done that if you simply just said, well, we understand food prices and all this stuff is high, but you with the nigga that's doing the shit. How come y'all ain't changing now? What's the difference? Like, that's just, I think, logical. So from a logical standpoint, of course, I'm voting with Kamala. You know, I have my reasons. That's another podcast. But from a logical
I'll be on
standpoint,
that podcast.
right, from a logical standpoint, you know what I'm saying, you could attack her from that angle. This motherfucker talks about eating cats and dogs.
It's weird. Yeah, it gets so
Cats.
irrelevant.
And no, Hendo, they're not just eating them.
so weird.
They're going over by folks' house, taking them out his yard, skinning them in front of them, putting them on the griddle, and making tacos.
Listen.
But no one filmed this.
Listen.
This is what he chose to talk about.
Cat tacos, good tacos.
And we expect you not to fold when you in the room with Putin.
I'm not personally mad at that, bro.
I can't trust you.
It's a dog-eat-dog world out here, man. If you out here cleaning up the streets, man, that's no street for you, man. As long as you keep to yourself.
Hey,
That's
man.
why when I go to other cities, I stick to what I know. Chicken wings, hamburgers. I don't be going out to these zesty ass little suspect spots and ordering motherfucking cuisine food. If you doing
I
that
do.
shit, that's on you. Well,
I
that's
do.
what you
I
shit,
need
king
to
of the bubble
train
guts. It ain't
myself.
gonna be me.
Bullshit.
But if you cleaning them streets up and you getting them rabid ass, good for y'all, man. If that's what y'all want to do, good for y'all.
Yeah.
That's how the cycle of life go, goddammit. It's
Yeah.
either that or we be out here with a whole bunch of cats, dogs, and rats. Oh, man, fuck, eat them shits up, man.
That
Go ahead.
shit, wow.
Play them shits up, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna judge you. I'm just not gonna eat at your house.
Dog.
But nigga, they fact checked that shit in the middle of the interview,
Dog.
and there was no credible report.
None whatsoever.
The
bro.
only report was out of Ohio.
It was 2 hours away.
Was 2 hours away, and it was a
Facts.
white lady that ate a cat in her
Facts.
driveway.
Facts. Wasn't Haitian at all. It's all simply dog whistle. Like if you just look at it and not put your feelings in it.
But the thing about
everything
it-
he says is dog whistle. It's black people.
The
It's
fucking
other. You know what I'm saying? That's
the
what
Trump
it is.
supporters gonna go with it. Pretty soon you're gonna be seeing pictures of people eating dogs and shit. AI
Yeah.
generated.
I don't, listen, I don't get no
sad.
fuck, man. Shit, if you got a problem, let me talk to Peter. That's their job. But
I feel
just
like
fuck
that's an
shit.
isolated event,
I
and I feel
give
like
a
we
fuck.
should be
Of course it's
okay
isolated.
with
Who the
the
fuck
public
listen?
is okay. Motherfuckers get shot and they be like, but the public is okay. They say that shit on the news, but y'all okay though. You know what I'm saying, all the time and shit. This motherfucker ate a cat. I'm pretty sure we're all alright. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like we need to put our cats on extra leashes and shit too.
I mean, it ain't like they getting kidnapped to be eaten. Half the motherfuckers is probably strays. Ain't got nowhere to be nowhere. Let's keep it a
No,
buck.
they was
For
saying
real.
they was taking them bitches out people's yards.
Man, listen, them motherfuckers
Yeah.
ain't
Like
coming
nigga,
to
you
my
had
yard.
King in the backyard, nigga, and they
Yeah,
went back
that's
there
what
and
they
snatched
said.
bro up, barbecue.
Good luck wrestling that motherfucker up.
He said out of his own mouth.
Yeah.
They're taking geese. They're in the water. They're taking geese. They're skimming them. The nigga said this out of his own mouth, dog.
Fried up some geese.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but we all know it's dog whistling, man. But vote how you gonna vote, man. Don't let nobody. If you want to vote for Trump, vote for Trump. You want to vote for Kamala, vote for her. That's cool too. man.
Comrade Kamala.
Yeah, comrade.
Oh, shit,
Comrade Kamala. She's a nasty woman, very nasty. But we go.
That nigga said she slept her way to the top.
Thousands of hours and still broke, and you think we heard about her being a nasty
That
woman,
nigga
bro?
said
Shit
she
crazy.
never worked at McDonald's. She's a liar.
Stop.
Now she's black. She's black. I always known she was Indian. But that Trump, I don't know. I personally think Trump be a little intoxicated, inebriated. Another person that I think was inebriated, I think Ump was off that Shay Laportier.
Say word.
The Michelle and Nichelle heard around the world.
Nigga said, don't
Shannon
You
Sharp.
know what type of nigga I was? You know what type of nigga I am?
thing is that he got a call from Cat Williams the next day, and he said the first thing Cat Williams said, well, I guess you wasn't gay yesterday, is the first thing he said to him. So how do y'all feel about that, man? I'm sure all y'all, let us know how y'all feel about that too, man. Should he be embarrassed? It is what it is. Was it a
shit on purpose?
that was my next question. Was it a publicity stunt, or you think he was just on some old nigga shit and hey, forgot his left phone on?
Nah, because he said that he don't even know how to do like
technology and shit.
Yeah,
he said even
saying?
worse than that and shit.
And there's too many. It's too many steps to turn Instagram on live. You know
I don't have it, so actually I do. But
like you gotta swipe, you gotta push the button, you gotta wait for a countdown and all kind of shit. It ain't no, you just accidentally hit the button and it's recording. It ain't that simple.
Well, it sounded like it came on mid-record, man. Maybe the motherfucker tried to do it at the beginning.
And then that was the other thing too, cause he told Ocho that he was 25 minutes in already. But the video is only a minute and some change because they was clowning that nigga like, nigga, you only lasted a minute and 16 seconds.
And he was out of breath already. What does this lead you to?
So your live popped on
out of
nigga
breath already.
26 minutes into it?
Exactly.
Can you set a timer for your live?
No, hell no.
I don't know. I've never said something.
We have deduced this. The woman clearly set this nigga up. The shit didn't turn on by itself. Listen, man. This shit didn't turn on by itself. This nigga has no idea how to turn the shit on. And he threw it on the bed. Well, when did you throw it on the bed? His comments are clearly a cover-up. In my opinion.
But
I'm not
then,
sure what the hell happened. I feel like she tried to either snake him or think it was funny or something.
But how she fumbling with the phone while she running?
That's why I feel like the shit came on before it was running the waiting process or whatever. At that point in time, she was clearly in control of the phone. And by the time she was running, you know what I'm saying, you know,
I just feel like he did that shit. Cause nigga, you like I said, he said he was 25 minutes into the coochie before the live came on. You know what I'm saying? Like, when did you throw your phone on the bed 25 minutes while you was in the middle of humping?
Yeah,
you feel me?
Very
That don't
suspect.
make no sense.
Very suspect.
Especially if you got to do all that to turn it on.
Yeah, someone's
Now, I guess
it just doesn't make sense.
I mean, now I guess possibly maybe like if you threw it on the bed and y'all was banging on top of the phone, you know what I'm
Could
saying?
that happen?
Huh?
Could that happen?
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm saying? I don't know how to trigger
I don't know, 'cause
Instagram Live either. Could you somehow
I don't even know how to
move
go
around
live
enough on this bed?
Hold that thought, folks. How you feel about him, though?
I mean, shit, it should be happening sometimes, bro. I mean, everything
Think you
happens.
just some old nigga shit and just accidentally just turned it up?
To get it, you gotta go from here. You gotta swipe here. You gotta push live. That, and then it counts down.
That can definitely happen during fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's a little ass live button to push down.
Low
here.
key, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think Dog was in there taking pictures. I think Dog was in there
It
doing
could've been
that
something
shit,
like
and he
that.
didn't know what he was doing on that tip. I think he one of them old school niggas. Now, if you really think
Then
about
put the phone
old school
down,
niggas,
thinking that
old
ain't-
school niggas like to
that
have a
would
little
make sense.
visuation. They like to be visual. Like, yeah, man, you know, I was doing this.
Yeah.
Like, man, bullshit, man.
Oh yeah, you still got
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So what I'm thinking was, I'm thinking Dog was taking a picture.
The last
He had
week,
finished,
yeah.
and when he threw it over, it rambled and went down in it. That's what I think he was doing. I think he was videotaping himself. I think he had a little clippage of himself. That's what I think he was doing. Otherwise, why your phone be that close? That should be on the stand, bro.
But why would he have he would be in a totally different setting than
And
live?
then there's that too, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Well, sometimes when you go in and you looking for videos and stuff, shit click over and shit, because it ask if you got something, it'll ask if you want to upload it to a motherfucker IG or stuff like that. And it might have went in there and just bumped around the live. I like I said, I ain't gonna make no excuse for him. It's his bag. He fucking up shit. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna they lucky.
And then the next day he got to deal with erectile dysfunction place.
Say word.
Next day, nigga.
Mhm.
He on all over Facebook right now.
Yeah.
On those many ads. It was just a white motherfucker.
Oh wow.
So maybe he
Today
was like,
him.
That's why
maybe he was like, nigga, don't think
I said that, but-
don't think I got a problem, motherfucker. I'm just endorsing this shit. You feel me?
I don't know. I'm
I don't
kind of
know.
different, B. I just feel like if he did leak it on purpose, shame on him.
Right.
You know what I mean? For listening to the internet and people and letting them define
Exactly.
who you are.
At that point, you too old for
feel
that
me?
shit.
Yeah, you too old. When do we grow up? You know what I mean? How you going
Shit,
to let
you
the
ain't too
internet
old to cut a
bully
dollar, though.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm listening.
I mean,
that's all.
You ain't never too old to cut a dollar. At the end of the
Right
day,
now,
all
yeah.
this for a paycheck.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's true.
saying?
I feel that.
And dog has done, like, I would say, I'm not gonna act like a bunch of questionable things, but we'll say a handful of questionable things. We'd be like, damn, Shay, like, I don't know about that lime green fitted shirt with the pants and the green Strauss on the top. Like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, but he has a stylist. The stylist be putting all that little bullshit together.
that nigga was pulling up at 8 a.m. to go promote that liquor. And the stylist ain't do shit that day. That was all him.
Motherfucker had an
That was
orange,
him
bright
that day.
orange person
style-
around the
Right.
The
It's
style-
an army green though, B.
He actually said that Laker game. He said it was
That was
stylish.
terrible. That
Yeah.
the jeans to the meat to the.
Yeah.
The stylist
They have all that
was the
shit
main
laid
nigga
out
at
for
the
you
game.
too.
Yeah.
And why would you need a stylist?
But
You
no,
ain't
I
got
agree with you.
style. Like, what type?
Yeah.
It's just so weird to me, bro. Like,
I mean, some tight ass pants on.
Who
Somebody
raised
had
you?
to tell
What you think Harden got? You think Harden ain't got a stylist?
yeah.
I mean, what about you think Cam got a stylist?
Hell
Say what?
yes.
Hell
That
no.
nigga do that shit.
Yes.
Cam who?
That
Cam
nigga,
Newton.
that nigga be doing that
No,
shit.
he say he do it so.
Yeah.
He
It
say
don't
he
even
do it
make
so.
sense.
Yeah,
He
say
be like,
he do
no,
it.
this half finna be busting. He do that every day.
Yeah, he gets
Every day
his,
he get ready, he be like, oh,
he
this
gets-
half finna be busting.
He gets his. He says, I listen to
Cam.
Cam. Cam say he gets his outfit together the night before
Yeah.
and lay it out. Like if he say like first day of school.
Yeah, like first day of
He
school.
said-
I was getting ready to say that shit.
Yeah,
This
that's
is-
how that
I
clip.
hate the
Yeah, he
fact
say-
that I
he say
understand
hat,
this nigga. It's
socks,
crazy about it.
shoes,
I
belt,
just wouldn't dress
watch,
like him though because I'm not
like
from
the first
fucking
day of
Atlanta,
school
though.
every day.
But there's certain pieces of it, what they do, I do. But I ain't from the A, so I ain't never going, you know what I'm saying, fully do the shit they do fashion-wise. I brought socks back to this motherfucker. I have no idea what it was, early 2000s and shit. I came back instead. I always wore ankle socks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I came back with the taller socks, man. I'm getting dope designs and shit like this. It was certain things that I took from down there, you know what I'm saying, that I, you know what I mean, just became just like part of what I did and shit. But that nigga take it too far. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real with you. This nigga is like, you know what I mean? He ascotted and, you know what I'm saying, had it out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what he be on. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know where you find that shit.
I'm
dude.
not.
What store you go to?
His,
real
hat,
cause
his
internet
hats
is a
are
motherfucker.
his. His hats are actually dope. I actually looked up. They're
No, they're not.
just super expensive.
It seems
Oh,
super
fuck.
high. Like, if
Just
you
'cause they're
wear it some of the
expensive
time,
don't
you
mean
from
they're
Atlanta,
No,
like,
the
going
ones
down there
some
often,
of the ones I seen were dope. Huh?
it seemed like really hot.
Hot.
Hot. And you got dread and shit too. I'm just saying,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
it's
man.
Atlanta. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm just saying, like, often, like, to be wearing this.
He got too many
It seems
layers on.
uncomfortable to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Nigga
an
had too
ascot
much,
too. It's a whole what on a daily basis,
Yeah.
just like this hot ass hat and this ascot.
I'm not
You know what I'm
mad
saying? It's
at
like you're trying to show yourself.
me
He
personally,
in a sauna
I'm not.
every day.
I'm not mad at him,
He's in a
bro.
controlled environment every day,
Yeah, a sauna.
Yeah.
It's a control.
Right, but you still got to go outside at some damn point to go to the car.
Yeah.
It's hot. That's
Go
Georgia.
to the car to go
That
to your
shit's
belly.
different.
I'm
He
pretty
was
sure
outside
that's
when he
blowing
was
great
fighting
fucking
the
AC. I'm pretty sure his Bentley is blowing great fucking AC in Atlanta. And he's going from there to the strip club that has great
Hey,
fucking AC.
He was outside when he was fighting them kids.
Yeah, he sure was.
I'm
With that hat
playing.
on.
I'm just playing,
With that hat
man.
on.
I'm just playing.
With that hat on. That nigga took the ascot off like a whip. Sorry, grandma. Anyway, another quarterback that gets a lot of, for his style and this and that is Caleb Williams. For one, what are you guys' thoughts on the Bears' performance against the Titans? And is this the worst Caleb Williams will ever look, or is this just, or will his rookie season kind of go this way? Who wants to start?
I think he looked, to me, kind of, I don't want to say terrible. I would kind of say, I think he was a little shell-shocked. A lot of those throws, to me, could have got a couple of our receivers killed. I was looking at those. I mean, he did hit, Allen in the hands with that one. You know what I mean? He dropped that one, then he overthrew Buddy. I really didn't like it.
Okay. You think it's just you think his season will go like this, or you think this is the worst he'll ever look?
I think this the worst he gonna look. Yeah, I think so. I hope so.
Okay.
He better.
How you feel, Bill?
I think this should be the worst he ever looked because him looking back at that tape, he should realize he gotta take more chances and be more precise in what he gotta do. And I feel like he's capable of doing that. If it was, you know what I mean, I feel like I just got a lot of confidence in this kid now where I feel like he can make the adjustment, whether it is a slow burn or where that motherfucker get it, you know what I'm saying, quick sometimes. In certain games you see flashes of like, you know what I'm saying, okay, this could really go well. Either way it go, I think ain't nowhere to go but up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you get worse. You know what I'm saying? To be very honest, I hate to say it like that, but I don't know how you get worse.
Fair. How you feeling, though?
I think that's probably the worst we'll see. He had to understand like real game speed, what throws you can and can't make in the NFL. Certain throws, you know, you've been getting away with that they're not going to allow him. Like throws that look narrow or like might be beelining and stuff like that. But I thought he looked mediocre at best. It was his very first game. I think we'd be having a different conversation if he would have threw for like 3 or 4 interceptions or something like that.
Exactly.
Well, really what happened was, you know, he threw for 92 yards, didn't turn the ball over, had a couple 3 and outs. When we needed him to step up and get a 2-point conversion, he started getting his little mojo back. Then he closed out that fourth quarter. He did that. He was getting Swift going. Swift got it going. And it just takes a little bit momentum to see where everybody's at mentally. I like games like this personally because then you can see them at their worst. So when he's at his best, we can understand that he was making the changes and the necessary adjustments to the game that he needed. And that's all I think he needs to do. Once a few of them throws were target, but they were either like a little low or just a little in front. When you start honing down your nerves and stuff, because like I said, I did take a lot of slack because I didn't give the Tennessee's defense, you know, the credit, but they do have a decent defense over there. I'm not going to act like it's a top-notch defense, but it is a sturdy defense over there.
A sturdy defense.
And you know, they brought it to us. You know, there was guys getting killed on our O-line, which we didn't bring up and stuff like that. But for stuff like that, to not turn over the ball, you know, I thought he did pretty good. You know, I probably would have liked some, you know, a little different play calling here and there, but shit, the run game was being fucked up too, so you had to go to a lot of passes. I felt like about the mid of the game, we just had them throwing a lot more than we should have. We should have been doing a little bit more running and going through the running back rotation a little bit and getting them running backs in there a little bit. You know?
I agree.
We were down on the scoreboard.
I personally,
Yeah.
I've been a big Caleb fan when he was in Oklahoma. Watched him all at USC. I was really happy that we got him. I told people, like, pump your brakes. Like, he's still a rookie. He's still a quarterback.
What to tell you, Jordan Love, 7 games last year. I told my folks at the beginning of the season last year, Jordan Love will be good in the second half of the
3
season.
years and 7 games.
Right, and that was right. That was 3 years.
That first season, you know what I'm saying?
It was his first season. He had been in a couple games.
He's been in.
But he knows the system like the back of his hand.
Yeah.
And Caleb doesn't even know. I mean, he knows it, but he doesn't know.
He's just
like
getting
the back of his
adjusted
hand.
to it.
It's literally his first game. I think Caleb
NFL
Williams is
speed.
not. It's
Right.
total NFL speed.
These
We understand
plays,
the play.
These plays like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. I mean,
Like that.
the
You
biggest,
had
the
ball
biggest,
in 2 seconds.
the biggest thing for him is, I think, simply just keep playing the game, keep growing, don't get hurt.
Yeah.
You already don't turn the ball over very
Right.
much. I think the issue that we don't have with him that we had with Justin is we didn't know if Justin can make those throws. We see even just
In the
from
turnovers.
college, in the turnover.
And the turnover.
College, he fumbled a little bit, but he didn't throw interceptions. He almost, it was almost kind of like Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, he throws picks now too. But,
Right.
Yeah, but anyway, I know you hate it.
Back to
but-
back.
I love Trevor.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah. I just
But
don't believe that shit.
I think with Caleb, we know the talent is there. it was Justin Fields. It was always we think he can get there, even though just a small sample size of what we've seen Caleb make throws that Justin simply just cannot make. So I think once he gets up to game speed and everyone gets on the same table, if we get 7 wins this year, I am totally okay with that. Because I think people have to understand, like, people are talking about Super Bowl and this and that. Our defense, I was just telling him though, our defense outside of 3 players, Edwards, Sweat, and Jalen Johnson, we have a no-name defense. And we possibly could be a well, we should be top 10, but possibly top 5 defense.
How long do you have before you have to start paying people before that becomes a problem where you're trying to...
That won't be a problem for exactly. We got 4
We got
years.
him locked in. We got everybody.
We got
You got 4
years.
years before you have to give him big money.
Right.
So who you gonna be paying first? You know what I'm saying? Whoever start proving themselves, whether it's defense or whoever the fuck else.
If
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's locked in still.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody.
We still got
for those 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we locked them in. That was the biggest thing Poles did. He locked all them people in right there, so we didn't have to worry about it. We got guys that are on rookie contracts that are going to be up in about 2 years we might have to worry about to see how their production, like Stevens and Brisker and all them type guys. But everybody else, we got locked in. Everybody knew, locked in.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Edmonds,
These motherfuckers told me
Edwards.
this shit. My first day of high school, they pulled us in the gym, sat us on the bleachers, just said, "Look to your left, look to your right. At least one of them niggas ain't gonna be here when you guys." I'm just keeping it real. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's a bell.
Yeah.
It was in there. These niggas ain't gonna be here. So you know what I'm saying? It's all gonna be about who else you can acquire.
Some of these linemen are going to be leaving because they ain't getting no push. There's a couple of them niggas going to be leaving. That's what's going to be happening. Otherwise, everybody else is locked in. Everybody else is locked in. Linebackers, the corners, the free safety, everybody.
Overall, everybody was happy with the way the Bears played, though. Just as a team.
As a team, they brought the heat. They
Oh,
brought
the
the heat.
team, yeah, the team.
No, as a team.
Yeah, the team, yeah.
And like I was saying,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Okay.
We scored a touchdown on special teams and defense.
Right.
How do you feel about
The team was awesome.
With the guy we just signed.
too? How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
Taylor we
Played
signed
well?
a week ago.
They play
Okay.
real well,
I didn't
bro.
know that.
Yeah. He was the one to get the fumble block.
What the fuck?
What you asked for.
Like, dog, what
Defense,
more
I
could
mean,
we ask
offense
for?
wasn't
8
really
tackles, 2
moving.
sacks.
I mean,
Defense picked it up.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's to me, like I said, that's the
Yeah.
tale of a good team, though. If you know you got that
Yeah.
balance, because
Yeah.
there's
Balance.
teams that go down like that early and they get on the wrong side of how that should be played, and they end up getting into a hole in the rut and they just don't come back. We was able to maintain some type of confidence within that shit, come out in that second half and assert ourselves
that was
defensively, and that's
Yeah.
what you want to
That's
see
exactly what
out of
you
a
want.
young
That's
team or a
exactly
team
what
that's
you want.
growing
That's
to be
what I
better.
love. That's what I
At
love
any
about
point in
Caleb.
time, young team or whatever,
'Cause he didn't care about
Kansas
the stats.
City's been good, but you've been afraid of them offensively. What the hell can they do if they get this goddamn ball? Last year they beat motherfuckers with defense.
Yep.
They went from dangerous to like lethal, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can't put no good defense with what the fuck Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid on. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, like we got a lot of components outside of our quarterback maturing. If we can get this motherfucker enough time, you know what I'm saying? Really, sky's the limit with his skill set. I'll say that.
I agree. So I love
With his
Caleb.
skill set.
I think the future's very bright. People gotta relax, man. It's one game. It's his first game. Bobo, we wanted to move right along. Actually, I want you to talk about this first. I know you did play football at a high level. Tua suffered another concussion.
Oh shit.
Do you think he should retire?
That's a hell of a question right there.
It's his life, man. So it all depends on what he want to do. You know what I mean? Some people want to go out, you know, they shield as warriors, and others, you know what I mean? I heard he had like what was it, $127 million contract or something, you know what I mean? Something like that, whereas, you know, so if he retired, he gonna be decent. So, I mean, it just depends on what he wanna do. I just take the money and call it quits, bro, because you gonna get concussed
Oh yeah.
again.
He's had 3
You are actually.
in the past 2 years.
Yeah. He's gonna get.
After the first one, you more prone to the second one, the third one, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I was actually listening to Dr. Sanjay Gupta, and he was saying that what's happening is he called them, his hands being contorted like that is actually called the fencing position.
Yeah.
And yep. And he said what it is your brain, it's a neural stem in your brain, and that stem sends receptors to your hands or your limbs, whatever. So when you have that concussion, it's actually kind of blocking that receptor. So so it's kind of seizing up to like, well, what the fuck do I do? I'm trying to get up, but the brain can't necessarily process to the body, what I'm saying, what to do, which is why they call it the fencing position. But that's what that is. That's what we saw in that. But that's what we all saw. But yeah, man, I personally, like, that's super, super, super scary. I didn't think it was that bad, so I saw it like 5 times, and I saw it in slow motion. And I think, for one, it should have been mandatory. He should have been wearing a guardian helmet. They should have made him wear a guardian
I see.
helmet.
The second that shit happened, I knew it was.
And then not only that, if you look at Tyreek Hill's expression when he see him, he go over to him, you can just kind of see him kind of clap his hands like, God damn.
I didn't see that, but I see motherfuckers taking a knee immediately.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers is the second he went down, motherfuckers knew it.
Yeah.
On the field. I don't know if they heard like a sound that he made or something maybe. But like,
and then it was crazy. It was DeMar Hamlin that made the tackle.
I ain't even noticed.
It was DeMar Hamlin that made the tackle.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. It was DeMar Hamlin that made the tackle. And Hendo made a good point. I know he's gonna talk about it. I'm not talking down because I feel horrible for Tua and his family. But dude, you have to slide.
You gotta fucking get down, man.
You gotta slide. And
everybody.
Him, Robert Griffin III, some of these motherfuckers gotta get the fuck down. Like, straight up, man. Fuck that extra fucking yard, man. Take a lesson out the Marshall Faulk playbook. Get the fuck down. Get down. The contact coming anyway. If you can't see it and time it, then you definitely need to get down even more. Don't worry about looking stupid. Get the fuck down.
Don't go face first. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I know you want to talk about it.
Bring it on, man.
I mean, Tua, is going to make his choice. He's probably going to play. What should happen is, if he does happen to get a concussed another time this year, he should, have to sit for the rest of the year. I'm sorry, but, the next concuss after that could be your life. You know what I'm saying? So I think he is going to play. That's their team right now. They're going to go, until they know that him sitting would be best for him. It's a life-threatening injury type shit. So I think he played, but they give you so many ways to go ahead and attack this. And this man is known for having concussions, for doing the same thing. You gotta know when to lose your legs and slide. There's multiple ways that you can slide, and it's about how that last foot hits the motherfucking ground. And if you do it right and just lay it down a little bit and put the ball in front of you, you get through there. You have a higher chance of a linebacker already running after you, won't be able to stop, and you getting a flag, which would have got y'all the first, right then and there on the goal. But you got to think about safety first. I'm going to tell you who was a prime example of that one day. Cam Newton. Cam Newton was in the motherfucking Super Bowl. There was a motherfucking opportunity where Cam could have hopped on that ball. But Cam looked up and see them defenders go, and he said, nope. And that was a game time decision.
Business decision.
That was a business decision. He could have hopped right there and got that motherfucking ball. He could have saved the game. They could have put it in.
Bad business.
That nigga was like,
good business to get that goddamn ball.
Sometimes
he should have hopped on that damn ball.
Sometimes, right.
At that point, they had a shot.
Sometimes you just got to make that business decision. I know the game
was already put his imprint on that game.
But let's
Your life is more important than the game.
but let's look at the totality of the whole game though. This was an unwinnable game. Y'all was getting blasted. Yeah. At the time this happened, this game was fucking over.
I thought it was still.
Let's be honest.
Within reach. Easy.
Within reach?
At that point, it was still the first half.
Listen, man, they was reaching, but wasn't nobody there. That motherfucker was gone. That shit was a wrap. That game had the momentum going like that, but after that happened right there, shit like that,
you got a force paid menu to
you're cooked.
It.
But The whole thing I say is I would rather be in the game to where I can at least play the game the whole time. I would have made the business type of thing. If I came up short, whatever. I thought he was clearly past that motherfucker. It's kind of your job as a quarterback to look over and see where you're at too. You know what I'm saying? If you can't see this linebacker come, you can't see that big ass orange marker on the side. Like
Not a blind spot, something.
shit. I don't think he got hit in his blind side. He went head first into this motherfucker. So you can't be. Yeah, I'm just saying, like this was a foolish move by Tua being prone or concussed like the way he's already been. He's already been hit heavily like this. You can't do shit like this. You gotta protect your body. And he knows this. He knows this. That's why I said it was kind of reckless. To me, like I said, the game was out of reach in my eyes. This was late coming back. They weren't going to get it. They weren't going to stop the Bills on defense. That's how I feel about it. Even if they would have scored that shit, the Bills would have. They wouldn't been able to stop him. All right.
I heard this motherfucker say before the game. He said, yeah, man. Over the offseason, I was working on my relationships with the players." Didn't he even say they was going over the routes?
Listen,
He said he cared about.
You should have been paying your
He
medic.
said like he cared about this. Like this was important to put this message out here in this relationship. See, oh, you just a good guy, huh?
So just the difference.
We playing football.
So just the difference.
Make the throw, man. What the fuck we talking about here?
So should he retire? Yes or no?
Yes. Okay. Let me keep watching this nigga down the field, man. I'm tired of this shit.
Retire?
Retire and take the money, B.
Man, take the
Retire.
money, man. This shit ain't worth your life, man. You running the brick
Hey,
walls out here.
Play until you get concussed again. You
Man, he got concussed
Right.
again.
They gonna be making moves.
Oh,
but Will
wow.
Smith.
No,
gonna-
wait, no,
He got concussed again. Look, man, I understand
he's
this
gonna
is
live
a
that
decision.
what
He
if,
can
and
do
then
what
he's
he
gonna
wanna
come
do,
in and
man.
out, and just
Look,
go
man.
play till you can't no more, dog. I'm sorry.
Nigga, if this your brother, if this your father, if this your son, you probably be like, bro, like, man, just let it go, man. We got this bread, nigga.
You right,
Straight
bro.
up. I'm keeping it real.
You be alright, nigga.
I'm keeping it real,
Everybody
man.
died from a
Like, man,
concussion.
fuck this shit, bro. Man, fuck this football shit, nigga. You ain't gonna play, nigga. You ain't gonna play, nigga. You ain't gonna play, nigga.
What's your
So
name?
what?
Well,
It was later and not right there. It wasn't on the field. I'm happy he got concussed. He out of there. Nah. Later down the line, that CTE fall in, man. But yeah.
Yeah, fuck all that. We out here now, nigga. Fuck this shit.
I knew niggas that used to get concussed every game.
I'm sorry, you guys.
And they alright.
I don't subscribe to any of that. Moving right along. Tyreek Hill. We're talking about the Dolphins. Tyreek Hill and the police. Tyreek Hill or the police. Who do you think was wrong for the arrest on Sunday, or were they both in the wrong?
In this order, the police, then Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
Police wouldn't give him a chance, man.
That's
He's
important.
sitting there telling the motherfuckers who
Yeah,
they
that
is.
was-
Then he got to acting like an ass. Then he got
They
to
knew
act
who
like...
he was.
In that
'cause they
order,
said his
in
name.
that order.
Yeah, but they got to act like they didn't know who the fuck he was.
He was
They was
at
fucking
the
with him.
stadium, I guess. I guess that was stadium police.
I just feel like he ain't do nothing wrong until they did something wrong. But at the same point in time, he's still wrong, so he wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't at any point in time start forgetting you're a black man in this country, man. And forgetting that, you know what I'm saying, the police is the police. I understand why the police got started, nigga. The police got started to come in our neighborhoods, nigga, and terrorize us. Terrorizing us, nigga. That's why the police got started. This is an organization.
Slave.
Exactly. But the police, the organization that is known,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
it's like the NFL
But all
being
that
started
shit
in
started, yeah.
motherfucking in a football league. Niggas was playing football professionally, and then the NFL started. Nah, the police began coming in our motherfucking neighborhood, coming out, oh, you did this, nigga, come hang you, all types of shit. That's the police. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, the sooner you forget it, the sooner you gonna get reminded, nigga.
Dog
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
That's OJ.
OJ.
That's OJ. R.I.P. How you feel, Bobo? Who was in the wrong? Tyreek Hill, police, or both?
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say both. You feel me? I mean, you know you get ready to go to the game anyway. You know what I mean? So why would you even?
I think they say he was doing 110.
Yeah, and that's another thing, bro. Like people gotta understand he doing a buck 10, right? Now say he hit somebody,
Yeah,
bro.
that's it.
We seen what happened to Henry Ruggs.
Yeah, you definitely gotta be cool.
You
when they
feel
come to
me?
the car.
So he already
You gotta
in the
be
wrong.
cool.
See, you don't when you. This is
You
one thing you
gotta
gotta
be
know
cool,
as a
bro.
man, bro. When you
Straight
in the
up.
wrong,
Yeah,
you
that
can't.
nigga been-
Why are you trying to? You know what I'm saying? You know you in the wrong.
I mean, my fault.
You know what I mean?
No,
Sit it down, be
like,
cool.
I'm in the limbo.
So, you know, and that's what happened, bro. I mean, you just gotta be cool, both of them.
Damn, be living that life, dog. You can't tell that, man. Sometimes when you get that money that quick, man, so much money, you can't tell motherfucker, dog. Got 11 kids, 6 baby mamas. He out here living. He fast life.
For real.
That's what I'm saying. It's both their fault, man. Them and him. You know what I'm saying? You can't be acting like that, my guy. Like, you tweaking, but, I mean, they can calm down, too. I mean, you act like y'all ain't on stadium property or something, man. Come on now, dog. You know how fast you was going.
Real buck, but see that's the thing though, and but see,
But going that fast is a felony.
right? Yeah, just think about it. Think about it from just the real standpoint. Even if they do know,
Certain states.
say they do know who he is, right?
My mama in trouble.
They looking at him like, bro, you the face of the team. You know what you doing.
Right.
They don't call this nigga the cheater for nothing.
You know what I mean? You know what you doing. You can't
passed
be doing
everything.
this. Come on, bro. People
passed
just gotta be.
everything.
They be tripping themselves out their own bag, bro. I don't
Sometimes
be
they do though. That's what I be hating. Sometimes I feel like certain athletes act like, you know, they ain't been blessed. You know what I'm saying? You sit here, you got the bag, you done put in the work, then you get here and you just casually be fucking shit off. On purpose. On purpose.
I don't know. Wow. How you feel about it, folks?
I mean, blame goes both ways. Because your ass shouldn't be going 110 miles an hour. Period. You know what I'm saying? The police could have been more respectful. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, come on. It's the United States, nigga. You in Florida, nigga. Police don't care about you in Florida.
I mean, that is about 10 though, my guy.
Right. And, I mean, niggas go to jail for that buck 10, bro.
Right.
Yeah. I say
But he needs to realize he can lose his life for that buck 10. You know what I'm saying? Some shit go wrong. If they already over here treating you funny than a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? At some point in time, you know what I'm saying? There are no more words to be said, and it's just actions that they, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Look, man, I'm just saying, because I'm almost, you know what I'm saying, taken aback when some of us act like we can't believe it. Nigga. Oh, we believe it, nigga. It's been going on. And if you talk to your grandmama and them, you know it's been going on. And the problem is our lineage. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't around sitting around tables talking about how the same shit got affect the motherfuckers differently. All our families begin to split up, and that's a whole other conversation. But at the same point in time, though, that's the motherfucking problem, because it don't matter if we right, nigga. It don't matter if we right. And once we understand that shit, you know what I'm saying, then maybe somebody else could see the wrong that's happening. But it don't matter if we right. Especially initially. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You better protect what's yours, and that's your life. You know what I'm saying? And the people that give a fuck about you momentarily. You know what I'm saying? Imagine being 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. You ain't got to throw a bomb right now. You need 1 yard, right? This situation right now is 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. This is what you need to get the fuck up out of this situation as clear as possible. And this is why the dope dealers get it right most of the time. I'm just saying, excuse me.
So you say
I'm
both
just saying,
their
'cause you gotta be careful with the real different stuff.
Both their fault? Both?
Everybody's fault, yeah.
Everybody. Folks, you said
Yeah.
both as well?
But them motherfuckers is definitely more the cops' fault, in my opinion, because they the ones that signed up to do this
And
motherfucking
they
job.
knew that.
Who motherfucking supposed to not incite, you know what I'm saying, a situation. They supposed to calm shit
That's
down
right.
and
And
take
these
control
one
of
white
situations.
police.
And motherfuckers, don't be doing that.
But we
man.
don't
like,
know.
you know what I'm saying?
Police
This
weren't
situation wasn't.
But we don't know if
that
this is
one
Buddy's
cop
multiple
wasn't.
offense though. And I'm gonna tell you, he looked like a nigga.
He was a 27-year vet.
It looked
The
like
one who got put on administrative leave been on the force for 27 years.
Oh wow.
he looked like he a repeat offender. He looked like he do his shit. That's what I'm saying. You just don't know the whole everything. That's why I kind of say both. That's why I say both parties.
Absolutely, I think.
As a 27-year vet, you know what I'm saying. You
No.
gotta know how to handle people different.
Yeah. Especially too, you know what I'm saying, heighten, you know what I'm saying, the anxiety and whatever in the situation, because I feel like the control you're supposed to take to calm down the situation and de-escalate. That's the word, de-escalate the situation. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't, you know what I'm saying, dude's goal. It seemed it was actually the opposite. It seemed like, especially hearing reports of Fam Tyreek Hill saying he was getting pinched in the back somewhere or some shit. They try whatever. That's
And then they put Calais Campbell in handcuffs. And Calais Campbell was 6'8", almost
It seemed
300
like they
pounds.
were trying to get a
Yeah,
reaction.
he told
If
them
you ever
niggas that
been
he
in this
just
position,
had surgery on his knee.
Yeah.
Dog said you gonna need surgery on your ears. That shit ain't funny.
but we can laugh at it and let it go. But that is not de-escalate the situation.
No, it's not.
His humor is
That's what's
actually tormenting
Yeah.
this
But
motherfucker in this situation.
That's the type of shit that's actually gonna put his
That's why
ass
I
in
miss
the
my
jackpot
brother.
though.
Right.
You
That
know
don't
what I'm
make no
saying?
goddamn
Saying
sense.
shit like that.
That don't make no sense.
But we were
We gotta
talking.
use these words against these
We're
people.
talking about a 27-year vet. Another person that's a 27-year vet, Lil Wayne, 27-year vet in the rap game, probably close to.
30.
How do y'all feel about? A lot of people are upset that he didn't get a chance to headline the Super Bowl halftime show because it's in New Orleans. How do y'all feel about that? Who want to kick that off?
I mean, shit, it's not given just because it's in your city that you gonna head the motherfucking halftime show, man. This is something like I feel like started the year of the Rams when they had Snoop and everybody but the game there and shit. And then everybody was like, well, shit, if it's gonna be there, I'm sure Lady Gaga and Luther Vandross won in their home city when they did it. Mike and them won in their home city when they went. No, man, it don't matter. It's a fucking show. First and foremost, just because it's in your city and you feel like you should be there, oh fucking well. You ain't entitled to something. Maybe if your ass would have dropped an album in the last year or two and been more relevant, your ass might have been higher on the motherfucking list.
But
How
the
about
thing
that?
about it it wasn't even him that was complaining about it.
Yeah, he said he was hurt.
He
dropped
said
that
he
bitch.
was hurt because
But-
on a different interview on ESPN,
But-
he said that he wouldn't mind doing the shit.
But at the whole time, this is with the city of New Orleans. It's a committee, and it's not Jay-Z. It's not nobody else. There's a list
Let me
of
ask you a
people.
question then. I'm going to cut you off, but this is a good moment to ask this question. Do you think if Jay-Z wasn't on that panel of music and helping the NFL in that way, do you think, since he helped bring Snoop and the West Coast niggas there last year for the Super Bowl, whatever performance, do you think that if Jay-Z had no influence on that panel, do you think that if the NFL came to New Orleans, would they have considered having Lil Wayne on the as a show? At the show?
He could. I'm not gonna say that he
I'm
don't.
just wondering.
I'm not saying that he don't got no
I'm an
influence.
advocate of Lil Wayne,
But there's a
doing
committee.
it for
But there's a
sure,
committee.
nothing.
Jay-Z just doesn't get like the leeway. He just doesn't call the shot of it. What it is there's a panel. There's 10 people on this panel, and Jay-Z is a person on this 10-person
Who are
panel.
these other non-niggas?
The people that represent the
I
city
didn't
of New
use
Orleans. The people who are paying the checks, writing the motherfucking checks.
What check paying New Orleans music niggas got something to do with the NFL? Who are these
Well, there's a
niggas?
committee. You can look it up, nigga. There's a committee. It's a New Orleans committee. The city of New Orleans, their mayor, and they ask and all this stuff because this is their city and this is what they do. Everybody's
So who
involved.
would
in it.
have final say so in that matter?
It's a voting category. How the
So-
vote goes.
so
You
also
get
no-
5 artists. You get 5 artists. They pick out the 5 artists. Who do you think would be the best for the halftime show? Out of this committee, they pick. This is who they picked. Kendrick fucking Lamar. They picked him for a fucking reason. That's why. It isn't like there's not just one person to blame is what I'm saying. No one person was like, hey, he's doing it, final thing. There was a bunch of people who was like, hey, we agree to this. Like if we was to sit here like, man, who we want? We agree on Kendrick. All right, bet he's gonna do the show. That's how that worked. Now, if Kendrick wants to add some people, that's his leeway and whoever he works out. That's how that works. But it wasn't just one person. This was a committee. They voted on this, and Dog was the nigga that came up there. Just whoever wins the election. Whoever wins that motherfucker got voted there. We got to deal with that shit. That's just what it is. There's no favoritism is what I'm saying. Just because it's in Dog City don't mean it has to be you there. Like I said, if you want to be more, this nigga is relevant right now. This nigga is humming. This nigga has like one of the number one fucking songs out here. And that's what I'm saying. Meanwhile, you ain't had a song, but you ain't, what was it, the Carter 5? That was 2.5, 3 years ago, goddamn. I'm just saying, like.
Kendrick Lamar's song was the most popular song for like maybe like the last 2 years. At least this year.
Whatever. But however that goes, Dog is relevant.
I believe
that's the
right
point.
Kendrick.
You think Wayne should have been headline?
No, like him though said, bro. You know what I mean? Just because it's in your city don't mean you get the headline it. And I'm pretty sure it's other acts that probably feel the same way that you do.
That's
You know
what was the other niggas that didn't make it?
You feel me? They just ain't as known as you. You feel me? And plus, you know,
Beyonce ain't from that. She was just
I don't really know what Buddy's status is. His health status, you know what I mean?
That's another thing.
He ain't really put out nothing either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, ain't nothing.
You know nothing.
Not relevant.
Yeah,
not relevant.
You relevant to the rappers that know you.
It's only
but these young kids ain't really. You know what I mean?
It's only new shit. It's like the shit
They will probably
with
listen to
Nicki
Jay
and
Young
Drake
Right, yeah.
and Jay and Beyonce ain't fucking with
That's
them.
how it rolls.
That's what none of y'all paying
I'm
attention
not
to.
a fan.
And shit. Is that motherfucker Jay and Beyonce don't fuck with Nicki and Drake like that.
No, they
And it's
don't.
about young money.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? It
even
ain't about
if
this
that-
fam ain't finna just come out here by herself. He gonna bring your money
Money,
with him,
man,
and then
yeah.
dog and Nick. You understand? You understand what I'm saying?
You know you bringing your money. You know Drake
Exactly.
gonna come. Come
And
on,
you
bro.
know that Nicki done took her shots at Beyonce and shit like this, and man,
But
Jay ain't on that
you
shit.
know what they could do.
Like, and that's if his vote matter. You know what I'm saying?
But we're also
You know what I'm
talking
saying?
about
He's
talking
probably
about a
gonna say
Jay-Z
no, thank you.
who helped Lil Wayne out financially.
Lil Wayne.
All this
You talking
type
about Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
You talking about Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
Yeah, not like not Young Money. He still fuck with Lil Wayne.
Yeah, but it's not for
Jay
certain.
always gonna fuck with the car, though.
There's gonna be guidelines to anything you do because there's a budget. These guys usually get paid for this. So everything has to fit within the
Niggas
budget.
don't get paid for that shit.
Some of them do, my guy. Some of them do. Dre and them niggas got paid. They got paid.
What y'all talking about?
They got paid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, not that much
Dre.
money,
Dr.
nigga.
Dre.
It ain't that much money.
Dre, no, I'm not acting like you
it
making.
ain't no money for them niggas. Whoever do the Super
It's
Bowl, they
chump
always
change.
do that shit for just to say they did, just to say they
Them
did
niggas
it.
make money and
that money
donate.
ain't no money like that.
Them
We
niggas will make
do
that money and
right
donate.
now. That money is no money. There ain't no money like that
I
in the
want
Super
to
Bowl.
say I
for
might
us.
have heard somewhere they don't get.
They get money off their
I'm
endorsement.
trying to tell you,
That's
it's
what
some
I'm
shit like that. Like they ain't
Yeah.
getting no money, bro.
They not doing it
Like
for
what
free.
just happened to Usher.
Right.
And now
Yeah.
his
Either
show
way it goes, it's like they're
That's
never
what I'm-
getting
this-
them,
this
though.
is what I'm
That's my
saying,
point.
Bobby. We
It
hear what I'm
is like
saying?
doing it for
Because
free.
I want to say Usher was
Any-
the one that said something about it.
Any
Yeah.
like
But they're not gonna be
the
like
publicity
nigga,
you
here,
gonna
$20
get. Like for
million.
instance, I'm gonna tell you why. This is
Oh,
why I
yeah,
always
you
say
get that, bro.
you make money. Everything's gonna be a money factor for this, right? Because as soon as Usher did that, the next day on Spotify, he was one of the most downloaded artists on Spotify for the next 2 weeks.
I understand that. Yeah.
Shit like that. So I'm saying you getting your
understand
money
that.
like that. So
That's why Lil Wayne should just be happy and be like, oh, and get in whatever and drop something new.
you should have
know
been
what
dropped something. Why would you have to wait for this? You should have been working on something.
All
Why you
eyes
ain't
are
been
watching
doing
it
it?
now.
Regardless.
I'm just saying it's a perfect time to make a whole bunch of money.
You know it's
Straight
coming.
up.
Why not saturate?
It's
Get your sound back out there. Saturate and start doing songs with people.
He already,
Like I said,
he
man, I
already
don't-
been doing music.
I don't
You know
think
this
it's a
nigga
big
been
deal.
doing music. I don't
Kendrick
know
popping
if
right
Lil
now.
Wayne
Kendrick popping
always
right now.
doing
No big
music.
deal. No big deal.
No big deal as far as what's
Wayne
it?
performing.
Nah, I ain't no big deal.
How you feel about it, folks?
It ain't no big deal. I do kind of feel like they should have gave it to Wayne just off of, you know what I'm saying, his history and, you know what I'm saying, like his longevity in the game and blah, blah, blah. But I also understand that Kendrick's hot right now. I'm not a Kendrick fan, so I don't really care to see that shit. I don't want to hear You Not Like Us 6 times.
It better not happen no more than once.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know that shit.
I don't dislike Kendrick, but I'm not a huge Kendrick fan. Y'all know I don't like West Coast music. So I'm not a huge Kendrick fan. So I don't personally care to see him at the halftime show. That shit ain't gonna be super entertaining to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Wayne put in a lot of work in the game, and y'all know I'm not even a huge Wayne fan. You know what I'm saying? But for a fucking 10, 12-year period, it was the hottest motherfucker in the world. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, out of respect,
5 years.
I mean, the first Carter came out in like 2004. You know what I'm saying? And from 2004 to like, gotta give him like 2010, 2013, somewhere in there between the features.
Still, I think Ja Rule might have still been hotter than him.
That first Carter was magnificent. That shit was a work of art.
It was a lot of niggas sold a whole bunch of other records. Nelly was in there. Nelly, Eminem, Ja Rule, Jay-Z, the niggas was selling a whole lot of records.
I would say about that Carter too. People started appreciating Wayne with that first.
Right,
Carter.
and that's what I'm saying. But
damn, that nigga Wayne nice, but
They looked at him like he next. Though.
Right, exactly.
For that time,
that's
for
what I
those
would say.
years.
But then I would say the Carter too is kind of solidified. Like, okay, he that nigga right now.
I mean, but the Carter 2, what was that, 2005?
Probably.
You know what I'm saying?
Right after that.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
I just don't know having Lil Wayne or Kendrick was gonna get more halftime views, regardless of who the fuck.
Right, and I get
what
that.
I'm doing at halftime is not gonna be any different. I'm outside doing something I should be doing, going to the bathroom, I'm eating, and I'm not really even watching that shit most of the time anyway, because that shit ain't what it is no more.
No.
But a lot of people tune in for the halftime show.
They do.
A lot of people watch the Super Bowl for commercials and the halftime show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I'll probably agree with a lot of y'all brothers. The way I looked at it, I guess from a basketball perspective, would be right now Kendrick Lamar is the biggest hip hop star in the world right now. Hip hop is the biggest genre of music in the world right now. I think it would have been a great look to give Wayne, you know what I'm saying, a halftime show.
Give him his flowers.
Right, to give him, because it is a city. But I think the way I looked at it was from a sports, a basketball analogy, but like LeBron is great, but you don't give him the MVP every year. You give it to Jokic.
But the Super Bowl ain't in though every year.
Huh?
But the Super Bowl ain't in though every year.
Which means I understand.
You can still do another one just because it ain't there.
but
the next
The
Super Bowl,
NBA should do this. I was like,
the next Super
But
Bowl
no,
is in California.
but no, I was just, but they still have one every year.
Right.
So I'm making it analogous from that point.
Okay,
Is that you have one every year.
Yeah.
So I understand that, LeBron might be great and he might be the best player in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Legacy wise in the NBA right now. But that don't mean that you give him the MVP. And that's how I kind of looked at it.
Yeah.
Yes, Wayne is done. He's a phenomenal. He's a great rapper. He's a great artist. But right now, this is Kendrick Lamar time. This isn't 2004. This isn't 2013.
Yeah.
So I feel like, and who's to say Wayne will never do a halftime
That's
show?
it. It just
You
ain't
know
gonna
what
be
I'm
this
saying?
one.
I mean, who's to say he won't do it? I mean, Usher wasn't necessarily the hottest dude in the world. You know what I'm saying, when he did it.
He
So I
wasn't,
feel
but they was giving him his flowers.
Yeah, possibly.
That's how, that's how I
Possibly.
feel. I just felt like they should have gave him his
And
flowers.
the way I look at it though too is it's like
his flowers.
Or 112.
but he ain't gotta be in no to do a
So
halftime
apparently
show for the
niggas
Super
are Usher.
Bowl.
When the Super Bowl was in Atlanta before. Last time Super Bowl was in Atlanta.
I do not know.
I wonder.
I do not know.
I mean, they just started with letting hip hop artists, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, it's the biggest money maker.
Yeah.
It's the biggest money maker. But man, we got to move on. We can talk about this all day. Talking about the Super Bowl, I know it's going to be a lot of touchdowns. Hopefully in the Super Bowl. Hopefully Caleb threw a lot of touchdowns to Rome or throw a lot of touchdowns to Allen. But no, not by the time the Super Bowl come around.
You slipped that right on in
Yeah,
there.
you like I did that,
You
right?
slipped that right
But
on in there.
hey, y'all like that too. Y'all, hey, don't be dusty, man. Hit that like button, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Check us out on YouTube on Chendo, CEEHENDO. Also, Old Head Sports Entertainment Podcast as well on YouTube, man. So hey, don't be dusty, man. I'll be seeing y'all, man.
And y'all wish my nigga a happy birthday.
Oh yeah, appreciate it, man.
Happy
Appreciate it.
birthday,
Appreciate it.
bud. Happy birthday,
Appreciate it.
man.
I plan on getting a little bit inebriated after we shoot. But moving right along, might even do a touchdown celebration. This week, we're going to be doing our top 5 best touchdown celebrations of all time, man. We're going to try to wrap this up really quick. At number 5, Hendo, who you got?
What's my man, the shuffle?
Icky
Wood Shuffle.
Icky Wood Shuffle, number 5. Okay. I'm not mad at that. You an old school.
Yeah.
Bubba, who you got? Number 5.
Number 5, I'm gonna go with Hendo too, man.
Really? That Icky
Shuffle?
You'll never forget that. Please back that
motherfucker. For real.
Oh, the old Icky.
I'm going with Joe Horn, man, from the Saints.
Ooh.
When Lamar pulled out the motherfucking cell phone, you know what I'm saying, out the goalpost. Bam.
That's
You know what I'm
hard.
talking about?
That's hard.
Yeah, that was it right there. He started this shit.
Actually, I would say,
I'm not really Icky Wood or anything, but you know.
actually, I would even go back a little bit farther than Icky Woods. I don't know how I remember this, but at number 5, Billy White Shoes, the Funky Chicken.
Oh, I don't know who that is, Billy White
I
shit.
guarantee you've seen the Funky Chicken.
Yeah, I see a whole bunch of
guarantee-
funky chickens though. You
I
know what I'm
guess when a
saying?
nigga do
I see
this-
motherfucking Raj Thomas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's my joint. Shut up, Roger. D. That was my joint. What's happening, Reaver?
What's happening, man?
Yeah, hey, old heads for real, man. Y'all go check out what's happening. I think you can check them out on
Funky Chicken.
I'm pretty sure they're on Prime. I watch them on Prime and then also on YouTube, man. You watch? Hey, after you watch us, go right over to YouTube, man, and check
He
out.
said go
what's
right
happening.
over.
Yeah, straight up.
Look at Saturday night. They don't let me watch some goddamn what's happening.
Shit, you'll be surprised.
Shit, maybe
I was up at I told Bob, nigga, I was up at 2:30 this morning sitting there watching Cooley High.
I seen that shit late. They didn't have
I ain't
a bill
know
with me
that.
and shit.
What?
I seen that shit late.
Dog, that's my
I
joint.
had to been
With
like
cold
motherfucking
cheese, with the
old
way
as- I
the
was
bro,
old as hell
especially,
by the time I seen
especially
that
with the
shit.
way the nigga shoot, bro. The nigga shoot the basketball, then he do like this, swish. That nigga did like this.
That's because y'all see that on time. You know? If you don't see that on time, you go back and you look at that for the first time, you're like, man, these niggas tripping, man. These niggas wildin'. Like, you know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Dude, what dumbass was damn late for work this morning. I'm watching motherfucking cold cheese. Oh man, you rough. Oh, that's my shit. But anyway, I'm an old head for real. But number 4, Hendo, who you got? Best football touchdown celebrations of all time.
Man, that whole ass Lambo leap.
Holy shit.
I know
I'm going there too. That was mine, bro. I had it on the list. It wasn't even like that nothing, bro.
I mean, shit, that shit be going, man.
Yeah.
Hey, as a fan, you can tell me, as a fan, it's nothing different than having your favorite player score a touchdown, jump up and kick it with your ass for a little bit.
You know what's your
Get
thought?
outta here.
I'm just saying, it's a hard.
You know what's
It's
your
hard.
thought? Every
I
other
respect
motherfucker
it,
we
but I
finna
can't do
mention,
it.
every other motherfucker we about to mention, it was that one player that did that motherfucking celebration. This motherfucking celebration, the whole team could do it.
That's all I'm saying.
The Lambo leap. It gotta be on the
You got
list.
number 4.
I'm just saying, it's a
It gotta
celebration that it just go up there,
It gotta
man.
be on the
That's
list,
why I
dog.
said what I said.
I ain't
It
mad
gotta
at
go.
you.
I was bad for putting it on
You
the
got
list.
that 4 too?
Yeah, it's that
4?
4 now.
Who you got? Number 4.
Number
Who's
4, I
the higher?
got Andre Ryan's and Spider-Man, Joe. That shit
Ooh.
used to. Andre Ryan's.
I do remember that. Right on the goalpost.
Yeah, they stuck to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. I forgot.
Okay.
That's dope.
Yeah.
At number 4 for me, I went with Ocho Cinco, the Hall of Fame jacket.
I thought about that.
I thought
Long-ass
that was
jacket,
the dopest shit in the
long-ass tan
world.
jacket.
With that big ass yellow jacket, and then it had the
HOL.
question marks.
Yeah.
Because he didn't know what year he'd go in.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, that shit is.
Yeah, I remember
dope.
Hall of Fame shit.
Yeah, so Ocho
This
Cinco
nigga's
Hall of
cool.
Fame jacket.
That was Cincinnati.
Yeah, Hendo, number 3, greatest football touchdown celebrations of all time.
Zeke Elliott hopping in that donation pot.
I like that.
Oh,
I like that.
That shit was funny. I think he got fined for that shit
I
too.
like. Now they do it every year though, which is crazy.
Yeah,
He
man,
started that.
Yeah,
That's
he used to
crazy.
be able to just hop in that pot and just go in there. That shit used to be
I
funny
remember
as
the
hell.
first time he did. Then he ducked
I
down,
was
then came back
cracking
up and looked.
I like
I
this
he
nigga
was
snap.
cool for that. Oh, Zeke. He actually had a good game last week.
I got T.O. pulling out the Sharpie.
Yeah, that's up there too. I ain't
T.O.
gonna
pulling
lie.
out the Sharpie was up. He signed his motherfucking football, autographed and shit.
That was hard.
That was hard.
That's on the list.
That was hard.
That is one of my favorites. I ain't gonna lie.
The rest of my shit get weird. It might
Number-
get weird.
number three.
Number 3, bro. Man, Joe, I got that dirty bird, boy. That
Oh,
dirty bird.
I was wondering if anybody was gonna say it.
Jamal and
I don't know that.
The Dirty Bird. You guys go check it out. That Atlanta team that went to the Super Bowl. They had a great player by the name of Jamal Anderson. Jamal Anderson. Yeah, he was a phenomenal player. I would say you can almost compare him to if you ever saw Arian Foster play for the Houston Texans. He was kind of in that same ilk. He could do everything.
I don't know if they should have beat
If he would have never got hurt, possibly could have been a Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
But Jamal Anderson was a phenomenal player, and he had a dance. He called it the Dirty Bird. So if you guys don't know, it's a YouTube, man. Go check out that Dirty Bird. I had totally forgot about that. That's a great fucking call. And number 3 for me, I went with Joe Horn, the cell phone in the end zone.
Yeah.
I thought that was just the coolest shit, and I want to say he had them on both ends too. I'm pretty sure he had one on each end.
Just in case?
Just because he didn't know which one he had
You know what I'm
scored.
saying? Right.
Yeah.
But he knew he was in that end
Yeah,
zone.
yeah. Joe Horn.
That boy
Super
funny as
underrated.
hell.
One of the most underrated wide receivers of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Little big Joe Horn.
Yeah,
Tough as
he
fuck.
was killing when they were scrubs with him
Yep.
and McAllister at the running back.
Yep,
You know what I'm
Deuce.
saying? Deuce McAllister,
Yep.
yeah.
Hendo, who you got? Number 2 greatest touchdown celebration of all time.
I had the Dirty Bird at number 2.
Okay. So to ATL. ATL was the
That was
building.
cold as
This is
one.
number
That shit
2.
lasted longest. Yeah, that was
It's
number 2.
number 2.
Yeah.
That's gonna get weird.
Okay.
The movie The Underdog, Snoop Dogg, that nigga named with 2 J's. That nigga had the 2 joints, nigga. Niggas motherfucker smoked, nigga. That nigga smoked the motherfucking 2 joints, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's
You wanna know
one of my favorite celebrations of it.
You
know
wanna
what I'm saying?
know
That shit
what?
was hilarious to me.
You know
what I'm
what's
talking
funny? Because they always
Two
say, I'll be
J's,
your
nigga.
bullshit. They always say, I'll be your bullshit.
That's why I had to
And I'll
flip
be
it up.
changing
That's why I had to
shit.
flip it up. Because you
So that's
always
why
do
that
some
nigga
other
was
shit.
like, I'm like,
Nigga
okay.
always do some other shit.
Okay.
Yeah. It's my turn.
Okay.
He said,
I'm
"It's
not
my
even
turn."
mad at you.
Yeah, y'all
Okay.
did some other shit.
I'm not even mad at
Yeah,
you.
I did that just now.
Baba, who you got at number 2?
Man, my number 2 is, man, Bo Jackson running so fast. He ran out the goddamn stadium there, nigga, bro. That motherfucker kept going, bro.
That is a celebration. That is a celebration.
It is a
That's a celebration.
celebration, bro.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you
Yeah, ain't
listen,
trying to stop.
That is
listen,
yeah,
you can't
crazy.
catch me, B.
The-
I'm going out the
Out the
stadium.
stadium.
That is
I
crazy.
don't left the
She knew
building
the
on y'all
fucking-
ass, bro.
He knew the fucking
I
doing,
left the
dog.
building.
That nigga ran out the stadium.
I forgot.
Like he couldn't stop moving.
You know-
he was
you
going
know-
so fast.
You-
He
Y'all
was
boys-
going fast as hell,
Going
though.
fast.
Yeah.
He got hurt because he goes so fast. The torque.
Yeah.
The doctor said the torque is the reason
Same
why
thing with Derrick
that
Rose.
nigga got hurt.
Same thing with Derrick Rose. That's the
Torque.
amount of torque.
Torque.
Crazy.
That word is
that
just
his
crazy.
body
That's
can
crazy.
create, bro.
Yeah. I just thought, I wonder, when y'all said running out the stadium, I wonder if that episode was about Bo Jackson. Do y'all remember a football show called First and 10? It
Absolutely.
used to come on HBO.
Absolutely. When
It-
Willie Gault outran that limousine.
Was that Willie Gault?
Willie Gault outran that limousine.
Right.
I used to watch First and 10.
Right,
On
okay.
HBO.
Right, on HBO, right. Then you had the big white dude that was on Nerds. That he was the offensive line.
Yeah, the crazy dude.
Yeah, the crazy dude.
Yeah, he
Ogre.
thought he did Ogre. Thought he was a cool dude. He used to drink the beers and burp for a
Yeah,
long
exactly.
time.
Then you had a big black dude. But anyway, they had an episode on there where it had to be Willie Gault. I remember the dude running the limousine.
That was Willie Gault.
That was Willie
That
Gault.
was Willie motherfucking Gault.
Okay, so
World class speed.
right. So in the next episode, he caught a touchdown and just kept running through the motherfucking
the tunnel
word.
and never came back out. He said I was done with football, nigga.
He said
He said I was done with football. I still remember that episode to this, because First and 10 was my shit.
Yeah, I
Y'all
checked
go on
that shit out.
YouTube and check out First and 10. It was HBO.
They can't check that shit out now. That shit is dated. son. That
It's
shit
dated,
don't-
but if you're an old head, you can still appreciate it. But First and 10 was the shit, and I still remember. I definitely remember the limousine episode,
Yeah.
and it was all the same. I'm pretty sure it was the same.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
all. It was
But
all
when we got, I
episode.
ran that limousine.
Yeah,
dog.
and
in slow motion.
that was the thing. I'm pretty sure that was the thing. He was a track star, and they
Yeah,
told
he
him to play
already had
football. And that
limousine
nigga
slow
caught
motion,
that
dog.
football.
That was one
He
of my
got
favorite
one
episodes.
touchdown, and he said, "Nah, I'm good with this shit." And
I do
yeah,
not
he was
know
out
that
there,
shit. That shit
but I wonder if that was about Bo Jackson. But anyway, Hendo, the #1 touchdown celebration of all time, and yeah, NFL touchdown celebration of all time.
My man, the receiver for the Giants, Cruz. Every time he go, he used to do a little
the
cha-cha.
salsa.
That was, hey, he's a killer. They already knew it was up. Every time he scored, he was getting it. I give him that. That was slick.
He was getting that shit.
That's very light skinned of you. That's very light skinned of you. I'm gonna go with the Barry Sanders, man. You know what I'm saying? Just get that nigga the ball, nigga. We gonna do this shit again.
Ooh.
We gonna do this shit again. You gonna see me again. The referee gonna see me again. The defense gonna see the heels of my shoes again.
You weren't lying. That shit was gonna get weird at the ball too.
Yeah,
yeah,
it did.
yeah. I tried to tell you.
I like that.
I couldn't be the same, man. I
I
couldn't.
like that.
I could have won.
Definitely two chain that.
You know, the
Greatest
reason why I
touchdown
picked this one, bro, because it happened to the team I hate the most.
I said number
Randy
2.
Moss. This number 2 or 1?
This one.
This
One.
one.
Yeah, I didn't do my 2. My 2 was Deion Sanders High School.
Okay, I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
brother,
pretty.
you got. I know.
Yeah,
I
okay,
got
my
started talking. Yeah,
number
my
one.
2 was Deion High School.
But my number 1 was goddamn it, Randy Moss, Moon in Green Bay.
That was
That's my.
That
That's
was
what I had at number 1 too. That's what I had at number 1 too.
Fuck you.
Yeah, Randy Moss doing it to the Packers. That was phenomenal. I love.
I feel like
that
that's
shit.
personal for y'all.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all so real. Y'all so real about it. It is, nigga. It is. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Put a name on that shit. Niggas ain't even finna lie to you.
Yeah, dog. That was.
Straight
That
up.
was. I
We
love
kept it
that.
real with the Lambeau Leap. Y'all niggas, you know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, I'm not giving them
Man, I
niggas
ain't
no
giving
props.
them none of that
Nah,
shit.
nah,
I don't give a fuck about y'all leaping into
Nah.
the
Nah, because it's funny when other niggas. It's funny when other niggas do it.
Motherfucking love it.
Scoring.
I hated saying that this shit was real.
I wish I was in the front, so every time they did it, I'd poke
Push
Bill
your
their
ass.
ass. Get your ass back
Get
your ass out of here.
I'm in this bullshit though.
Do that, hit their ass with a tomato every time they hop up.
For real. For real.
How does
Get
nigga
outta
get
here.
tomatoes in here?
For real. Fozzie their ass. Why?
He said Fozzie, man.
If y'all can't tell, we do not like green and yellow.
Nah.
And I only like shredded cheese.
And I'm talking about Swiss cheese.
Oh, some good Gouda though. Smoked Gouda's not bad. But smoked Gouda fire.
Burnt cheese.
No, smoked Gouda. No, it's not burger. Smoked.
Nah, any cheese.
My man said my stomach.
Folks, tell them
my
about the
stomach's
sandwich shop.
bubbling.
Was I lying?
Nah, shit was fine.
That shit the truth,
What'd
bro.
you get? Never mind, we talking about this.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. But anyway, moving right
I got
along.
questions.
10 questions. 10
Yeah.
questions this week. We're going to run right through it. At number 10, y'all tell me who's the better player. Old school versus new school NFL edition this week, man. Y'all let us know too. At number 10, Donovan McNabb versus Dak Prescott. Hendo, who you got?
McNabb.
McNabb all day. I'm right behind on that.
Man,
right there.
McNabb, man.
This
He in
ain't no
Chicago
cut.
representing.
Mount Carmel, nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
McNabb.
Southside, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Mount Carmel all day.
Gang bang.
Down
He
McNabb.
said Mount Carmel.
Yeah, we gang bang on
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
On hood.
We down your own neighborhood. We gang bang on down McNabb.
Down McNabb.
Yeah, I don't even know that nigga.
I would say Dak.
You always somebody go disagree.
Dak was second in. Dak was second in MVP
He won't do it every time.
Dak ain't never been to a Super Bowl.
He knew that everybody was gonna say McNabb.
That's the only thing.
So he was like, I'm gonna say
You
Dak.
got make it to the dance. I understand not winning.
He
Make
set
it
us
to
up.
the dance.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You talking to old head.
Won't he do it?
Donovan
Say, won't he do it?
But he also had a good team around.
He did. I get it.
Number 9, Herman Moore versus Stephon Diggs.
Herman motherfucking Moore.
Herman Moore by far.
I'm going Herman Moore. I feel like he's a little more versatile. You know what I'm saying? They're both tough catching, but Herman's a little bit taller and shit too. I'm going Herman Moore.
I'm gonna have to go with Stephen Diggs, man.
I ain't mad at no answer on that
I
question.
mean, buddy,
Straight
explosive.
up.
You know, you just gotta get him the ball.
He just keep proving it.
I would have to say Diggs.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't
He's
mad at
also
no answer on
clutch.
that.
He's also clutch.
Yeah. Hey, man, he keep proving it. He go to see this year, he can fuck around and change that up in real good. It's got to be enough.
He actually just
I
had
never
2
seen
touchdowns
Herman.
last weekend.
I never seen Herman more in late season motherfucking runs. Motherfucking
He
Diggs
also
already
had
been the
CJ
player.
Stroud
Right.
or Josh Allen.
That's very true. That's very true.
That's sad, actually. Herman was a dog, but I would have to give it to Diggs.
I have no more argument after that.
Number 8 was interesting. Actually, I messed up on this when I said Parsons, but that wasn't fair. Julius Peppers versus Myles Garrett.
I'm gonna go Peppers.
I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at that. I'm a huge Peppers fan. Will you cap, Papa?
It's longevity.
I see Bill's thing.
See, but it's unfair because we watched Pepper's whole career. That's what you know what I'm saying. I've watched this man's whole career. Where it's like, you know, Myles Garrett, sometimes he be up and down. Sometimes he's still a dog, but sometimes he be up and down. There was a time right there where Peppers was just, you couldn't fuck with dog. You know what I'm saying?
Carolina, it was almost unfair.
Right.
Chicago and Green Bay was a little bit different. He was still effective, but it wasn't the same effective as. So we gotta see how Myles Garrett shit gonna play out. Myles Garrett is on the same trajectory. He on a bad team, they losing. You know what I'm saying? You see his talent. You know what I'm saying? So, but if he win, does that change everything in this argument?
I'm just talking about this.
It changed a lot of it. It showed me.
You can't fuck with Myles Garrett right now. He's that dude. He's the only player in the past 5 seasons.
And I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that. But one of these guys we talking about has been to multiple playoffs. One of these guys have actually been to the big. Do you understand what I'm saying? One of these guys got a ring.
I told you this couple
One of these
that
guys
fucked with me, bro.
But see, this is what I'm saying though. And
It's honestly, I'm not.
See the
I
whole.
just say a name, but I don't even fucking know.
Okay, that's fair. Who would you say, Bobo?
I'm going Peppers.
I know you said Peppers.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Juju. I'm gonna have to go with Juju, man. I mean, and like they said, like Hendo, like bro, we seen his body at work, bro. In Carolina, Buddy, come on, man. Buddy was a monster, bro.
Yeah, that was.
Buddy was a monster. Come on, man. Let's be real. Come
He
on.
should have never been.
And he got a ring. Buddy, we
He was
compare him to
stupid
a
in
buddy who ain't
basketball.
even, you know what I mean? No, we don't know if Buddy won't even sniff a ring,
No, we don't.
you know?
But he called us a bitch.
He is
We
cold.
used to say the same thing about Aaron Donald though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was like, damn, Aaron Donald
Yeah.
good, but
But
it's
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Because they
But-
got him right when they got rid of those other D linemen. They had some cold D linemen. They kept driving it. They had #1 picks on D line. Them and the Jaguars. That's when that one dude that went to the.
But as soon as they
that's on
won
the
that ring,
Dolphins,
as soon as they
the
won
dudes
that
on the
ring,
Dolphins got drafted by the Jaguars.
there was no more question about him no more.
Yeah.
That was the only thing about
I
Aaron
just
Donald.
don't,
Think about it.
especially with football, I just don't
I
put
don't
that much
know,
emphasis
bro.
on
I
winning
can't
the championship.
Be very honest.
I do if you a fashion. And the reason, some of the reasons, because this is what I think of. The factor is the time they won, he had a block on the Bears. Then he came in and then he had a tip on the last play on another game. No, but another game he had a last tip on the pass which went incomplete. Like you showing up in key moments in the big plays. Like you not doing every play. And I get that the numbers ain't there.
We
But in
looking
big
at a guy's
moments,
whole career compared to a guy.
this is how we look at Robert Howard.
When
You want to put
dog
up the
is
numbers
on
for
the exact
shit.
same
Big moments, you big shot Rob.
That's a trick question. The answer is 0 or whatever the fuck You answer it. You can't answer either way. Y'all is on the exact same trajectory. That's a trick question. You amazingly picked the exact same motherfucker in a different era.
Kinda. But yeah, I know. That's why
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I
no,
switched.
nigga, there's
That's
no
why I
answer for
switched.
this.
And number 7, John Randall versus Chris Jones.
He did it again.
Tip.
He did it again.
Who you
John
got,
Randall,
Bobo?
Chris Jones.
I mean, I'm
KC.
taking John Randall, bro.
It's always John Randall.
Was a motherfucker.
I mean, to me,
Come on, man. We
because
talking
he
about
was almost
John
like-
Randall.
he was almost like Reggie White strength too, though.
Straight up,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
I mean,
Well, he
it
was
was
only like
him
6 feet,
and Reggie. To
I
me,
think so. He wasn't very
man, John, come on, man.
That's
We
kinda
talking about
tall
John
back
Randall,
then,
baby.
but-
Come on,
You know, on the
man.
line, that's still tall enough.
Yeah,
Even
John
today.
Randall, bro.
John Randall.
6 feet tall, that's
John
still
Randall.
John Randall for me.
Yeah, man. John Randall was
It's
a
the
dog,
strength.
dog.
It's the strength combined with the, you know what I'm saying, the ability, the sack total, you know what I'm saying, the dog and that motherfucker. Chris got a lot, and right now at this day, because this can be fluid. This could be fluid.
I got you, Steve.
Right now, Chris got it exactly. Chris got a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, do a little bit more work to be in that nigga class.
For me, hands down, Chris Jones, because not only does he have
A
3
ring.
rings,
Yep.
he has 3 rings.
Right.
Every Super Bowl he shows up.
Yep. Every
Yeah.
time he's been a factor.
I
Super Bowl
understand.
he shows up.
Every
I
time he's been a
understand.
factor too.
They
I
don't-
understand you. But John Randall's on the goddamn Vikings that had no shot every time.
Oh, they had
so
shots.
he's just a permit.
They had shots. They had shots.
I think he played on some of the Randy Moss teams.
That's what they had shots. Listen what I'm telling you. They had shots.
Oh,
they just
oh,
didn't take
okay.
advantage
Okay.
of all that shit. It's, you know, they ran into some motherfucker that was a bigger
How old
dog.
was he if he played with Randy Moss? How old was he then if he
He
played with
was
Randy
up there, but shit, he was
He was
still
like
making
34,
plays.
33.
He was still making plays. His name was still
Man,
Randy.
he was a dog that
Yeah,
year.
yeah, his name, like I said, his name was still
Because
Randy,
you
bro.
had him and you had Chris Holman.
Yup.
Still, man.
And the Pat
So-
Boys.
so-
Williams.
Well,
I'm
okay,
watching
so
the Bears.
we got another one. Max Crosby, old school. Simeon Rice versus Max Crosby.
I'm taking Mad Max.
I'm taking Max Crosby too.
Oh, that's Crosby.
He brand new on some.
No,
I mean,
he's a different animal.
He's different. And plus, Simeon played with
It's
Sack
certain
and
niggas
somebody-
where it started
Yeah.
getting questionable as far as like what type
He had
of
a unit
football
with
we
him.
playing. And we gonna get to that in the later list. The later parts of this list,
So you
I'm gonna mess around debating what type of football we playing.
So we all got.
But I'm gonna go with Max
everybody say
Crosby on this one. Yeah.
Crosby. Okay.
Watch
That's
me
fair.
go
I would have
against
to say
my
Crosby.
word.
Even
I'm
though
gonna go
Simeon,
against my word
even though he is
with
from the land, I would have to say Crosby, just because of what you said is that he doesn't have that necessarily dominant other pieces around him, and he does put up big numbers.
Oh, so now you
Oh.
understand that when it was with Randall, he was never mind. Let's go to the next one.
Number 5, Josh Allen versus Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh, this Big Ben all day.
It's Big Ben.
Big Ben.
Because ain't nobody's gonna turn the ball over at this rate and tell me that you gonna be a production machine and make some throws and run in there sometimes. This is your skill set. But if you're gonna turn the ball over this many goddamn, what do they say? What do coaches motherfucking tell you? No, I ain't even taking the glasses off.
He done put the mud
No, what the fuck do coaches tell you in football as a quarterback position? Do not turn the goddamn ball over. We have a chance to win this game regardless of what the quarterback does. As long as you don't turn the ball over, we gonna try to get something about you if you got something in you. But nigga, if not, we can still win this game. This ain't all on you, nigga. This is a whole goddamn team out here. And don't turn the goddamn ball over if you the motherfucking quarterback. Don't turn that shit over.
So Big Ben for you.
It's Big Ben.
How you feel, Bobo?
Big Ben.
Big Ben.
That ain't no question, man, to me.
I mean, this Big Ben we talking about, my
You
guy.
ain't even be
This Big Ben. This nigga making receivers. Receivers leaving Josh Allen. Like, look,
I love Josh Allen, bro. I love Josh Allen. I think he's the third best
he'll win
quarterback in the
MVP
league.
this year.
I did too. I called that too.
I picked
Lamar.
MVP.
That's
Yeah.
Lamar. Lamar already proven this to y'all. Y'all witnessing greatness right now. Lamar gonna be MVP. Cause he gotta do everything for them niggas.
For them niggas to win, he
Josh
should not
Allen.
be MVP.
Josh Allen.
He
has
gotta be, cause he the only nigga on there
They
doing
need to
every
get a
team.
ball to Derrick Henry. That's the fuck you need to be
Who?
doing this shit for them to win. Derrick Henry.
Oh, the nigga that run the ball? Oh,
Oh,
we don't run the ball over here, man. It's Baltimore,
That's
man.
the
We
goddamn
and
problem.
we running good.
That's the damn
We
problem.
running good. You seen the wire?
He got
I'm saying.
Man, look.
We run and go.
Talking about running the ball. Number 4, Eric Dickerson versus Adrian Peterson.
Oh man.
Man, Eric Dickerson all day, man. Come on, man.
Ooh.
ED.
Ooh. How you feel, Bendo?
Ah, damn. You know what? Then I was gonna go with
Eric Dickerson did have 2,000 yards.
yeah, I was gonna go with Dickerson, but then I had to remember that I sat here and I watched AP bounce back from an ACL tear and come back and have like what a 2,000 yard rushing year at the age of like 33, 32, somewhere in there. That's crazy to me, dog. I gotta go with AP, man. How that man ran and then came back after them injuries that he took and shit. Yeah, man. He ran better after the injury. Damn, yeah. And I ain't never seen that.
I think he took it out on his kids every time he had.
Hey, man, sometimes, man.
Don't put it on that man like that.
Oh, man.
Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Like that. Ain't no wrong with
Allegedly. Allegedly.
They made some of us better. No, it's right.
Ain't no wrong with no ass.
I don't think no.
Allegedly, I ain't seen no paperwork.
I can't even walk past an extension cord.
Stop the bad.
It's my firm decision. I'm going AD, man. I'm going all day, man.
Okay.
Dog is wrong, but he run major tough. He ain't got the 40 speed. It seems like it's Eric Dixon
Who?
on the breakaway.
AP?
But he fast too. Yeah, I'm going with AP.
He's solid.
AD.
AP.
You know what I'm saying? Adrian Peterson all day. AP. AD. AP. Whatever you want to
Gotcha.
call him. You know what I'm saying? He was
That's
too
my
good
man.
for too long, man. With the total rushing yards and all of that, he was
Probably
good
had
for
one
a
of the
long
meanest
time.
stiff arms I had seen for a very, very
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah.
And he wasn't just, and we not talking
He
about
was
stiff
ready
arming
to
just
play.
like DBs or something. I watched this man stiff arm a linebacker by the face.
He
Cap
was-
back right here.
he
and
was
just
ready
push him
to
down to
play
the
for a
ground.
long
Like,
time.
you know what type of strength you gotta have while running to grab a man by the
Yeah,
face.
he was
push
ready
him
to
down,
play
like,
for a long time.
that's tough.
I
He's
give
tough, man.
disrespect.
But Derrickson was doing that shit too, though. So I ain't gonna say like he
But I
wasn't.
feel like he played less time than.
Yeah, I think.
and I'm sure he got less yards. You know what I'm saying?
I just gotta give
Yeah,
I gotta give Peterson that Iron Man achievement, man. That motherfucker
it's
ran.
type of war, Iron Man type shit. Like he
Like your
been
man
out-
that just
he
ran out
been
the
He
gym.
got hurt.
He
got
didn't know when to stop.
motherfucking-
Where to go?
Yeah.
Number 3, Lamar Jackson versus Steve Young.
Steve Young.
It's Steve right now. It's only because Lamar didn't win shit. It's only because of that, bro. That's it. If Lamar had one, because I think Steve got 2. We got 2.
Pretty sure.
Because if Lamar just had one, we'd probably be saying Lamar. But without him winning anything, all this look like it's for nothing. So until then, word, man. I'm just keeping it real. Like, you know what I
I
mean?
feel you. I feel you.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
shit. That's young. You gotta go with the proven talent already, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, because right now,
Yeah.
shit, the way Lamar looking, the Baltimore, they got them looking like the Utah Jazz when they had to play Mike. Y'all gonna have a good season, but shit, when y'all run against Mahomes and them shit, y'all might as well just chalk it up. That's what it's looking like. Shit, they running into Mike every time.
Yeah.
Every time they running them niggas or something. It's like they running into the Bulls again. Like, damn, man. These niggas is going. Like, we gonna stop. They got defense. They can run. They can throw. The quarterback can run. The goddamn wide receiver can throw.
I'm a
Goddamn, what we gonna do? The coach is good.
big
Hate these niggas.
Big Steve Young fan because I was a huge, still is a huge Joe Montana fan. So when Young took over, I really gravitated to him. But I'll have to give it to Lamar Jackson. Back-to-back MVPs. I don't put as much when I view it. I just look at simply the player, and I understand making big plays and this and that. But I would have to say Lamar Jackson. I think Steve Young grew into being a really good passer. I think Lamar Jackson will eventually grow into that, or he might not.
I'm about to say he hasn't grown into be the passer that
Yeah,
Steve Young has
that's it.
been on the championship
No,
level.
no, he
On
has.
and during the playoffs, Steve Young was making passes to win games.
He was.
I don't see Lamar doing that.
I could have Lamar still very young. He has a very talented team around him, and I think if you just ask me who's a better player, like I think Lamar Jackson is a better player than Steve Young.
Only thing I give you is that Steve Young was still throwing to Jerry Rice.
Yeah, he was.
That's the only thing that I give you.
Yeah, he was. He also had a great defense backing him up, and he also had a great running game.
Shit.
So
Baltimore's defense is not shabby, nigga.
No,
Like,
they're not. They're not.
They're still a good team.
They're
All
very
around,
good.
they're a good team. But
This
fuck
is-
the 49ers. I hate the 49ers.
This is
I'm
one
not
of Mr. Wrestling hand. LaShawn McCoy versus Christian McCaffrey.
I'm gonna keep it easy.
Don't forget, Shady made the All Decades.
It's Shady, baby. It's Shady McCoy. His body at work. This man ran. I'm gonna tell you what keep McCaffrey out this to me is his list of injuries, because it looks
That's
like
it.
we
it
see
to me.
him for brief moments and then he's out for a long time
That's
and
it
stuff
to
like
me.
that. For instance, have we seen him yet this year? Correct. And we probably not gonna see him until about week 4, to be honest with you. That's what I'm saying. Shady would have been in already.
No, probably like
If they both healthy, I'm going
no,
McCaffrey.
I'm already saying they put him on IR.
Yeah.
McCaffrey, IQ wise, is a better
That's why I
running
said
back
week 5.
than Shady. Shady is looking for the home run, ball hanging out his motherfucking arm on
That
some
motherfucker be vanished on
undisciplined
you.
shit. Like, I'm just keeping it real.
So you say Shady? Who you said? You said McCaffrey?
I'm saying if they both healthy,
Yeah.
I'm going McCaffrey. He's the better. His IQ is way higher. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going McCaffrey all day long.
Healthy?
Healthy. Shady's too undisciplined for me.
That thing's a rocket, boy.
I
Yeah,
like
he a home
Shady.
run hitter too, though.
Shady?
Yeah, I like Shady.
I like both. That's a trick question too.
No, it's a preference.
I would have
It's a trick
it
question.
really is a preference. I would probably say McCaffrey. Just off the strength that McCaffrey does everything when he's healthy. You can put him in a slot. He can be cornerbacks on the go route. Not from a receiving standpoint.
Y'all had decent hands. man.
Shady don't catch it as McCoy and Shady don't catch it. You know what I'm saying? As smooth as McCaffrey. You know
And,
what I'm saying?
and that's what I'm saying.
Like,
You
as far
can
as
put
setting a
McCaffrey
play
in the
up,
slot.
timing wise,
You're
with their
not
feet,
putting Shady McCoy in the
catching. You know what I'm
slot.
saying? Like, that should be like, you know what I'm saying? Clean movements, bam, bam. Like, if you coming off to block somebody, you know what I'm saying? Whether you block them or you don't, they ain't there, and you step off of them, shouldn't be a shuffling of the feet. It's a clean movement out to be looking, and you know what I'm saying? And that's a
I'm
precise.
saying that, but Shady was getting ran.
Calculated
We
movement
talking
there.
about this man was putting up big carries though. He wasn't just getting like 12 carries. This man was averaging like 20 plus carries. Even
I ain't
with a
gonna
good
lie.
offensive team. I'm just
I
saying.
ain't gonna lie,
It's
Shady
about-
played
it's-
with
it's
some
about-
weak ass
it's about
quarterbacks.
touches, too.
That's what I'm saying. He was
Shady was in Buffalo playing with some weak ass quarterbacks.
all right. The Eagles.
Well, the Eagles, who he had? He had Mike Vick.
They had everybody over there. He had went over there when they had everybody.
Yeah.
Because mind you, he had Andy Reid over there. They had McNabb over there. They had everybody. They was fucking with him, dog. They went to the Super Bowl. Yeah, he did.
You said McCoy.
Yes, they did.
You said
I
Shady.
mean, McNabb ain't the best
McCaffrey.
That's
You said McCoy.
McCoy.
All right. Number 1. It's interesting. Just to fuck with this nigga. Patrick Mahomes versus John Elway.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you already know it's Patty, dog. Patty all day, man. One man say landslide.
Pat
dog.
Mahomes.
Landslide,
Billy.
Bill, you already know what it is.
Who?
It's John motherfucking Elway, nigga. What are we talking about?
Boo this man.
Hold on.
Boo this man.
This is what I was asking earlier. This is what I was asking earlier. Nigga.
No.
What type of football we playing? That's what I keep trying to ask niggas.
Don't
This
let
shit
like
matter.
it. Nah, my nigga.
This shit matter to me. It can't just be.
Mark, come grab her really quick. Hurry up, we're shooting.
If they hitting Pat Mahomes the way they was hitting niggas back in the day,
Mark.
when Joe Montana got his ass took out by the Giants,
Hurry up.
or when motherfucking
Call her.
Jimmy Big got his ass took
Hurry up,
out by the Packers. When they was doing quarterbacks like that, if you tell me Pat Mahomes is staying in the game and playing the rest of the season and shit like that, then I'd be like Pat Mahomes.
I'm not
But
mad.
what I seen was niggas getting dead like that. You know what I'm saying? And still dragging bum ass teams to the Super Bowl 2, 3, 4 goddamn times before you went as an old goddamn man and still won too.
So you say he's a LeBron of the NFL?
Hell no.
He had a great career.
John Elway
He
more
kept
like
dragging.
Horace Grant.
He kept dragging weak ass teams to the Super Bowl.
Terrell Davis carried John Elway to the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes won it. I'm just saying. If there's no TD, John Elway is Lamar Jackson.
In the league where if you motherfucking breathe on the quarterback role, nigga, this some type of goddamn personal foul, nigga. This is leading with your helmet, nigga. Back in the day, niggas got slammed. Ask Jimmy Man if he give a fuck about these new rules. Ask Peyton, Tom Brady, before the rule, because the rule came out, can't hit him low. Why do we see Matt Castle for a whole year? Because that nigga hit Tom Brady low.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, it's a rule you can't hit the quarterback low. Man, come on, man.
My guy.
You can't hit him low. Ain't no helmet to helmet. And you can't touch this nigga's helmet or his face with no part of your body, hands, or nothing. How the fuck did you touch the quarterback, nigga? How the fuck did you touch him? You can't helmet the helmet or touch his helmet or hit him low. Where the hell do you got from like here to here? And you better get the right tackle on, and you can't drive him into the ground. And you can't get the fuck out of here, bro.
I understand.
Niggas playing the man. This football.
So what
This football.
So what did they need to do, Billy?
Big old white man and shit.
He 3
got
days
him like
in.
one of them old Arkansas white niggas. This football. What was the question?
Please tell these people what time it is.
Oh,
man.
trade yourself, man. Go ahead and trade yourself, man.
Trade your motherfucking self. If you're not about that football, you need to trade yourself.
Trade yourself, man. Trade yourself.
Who need to trade themselves this week? If it's y'all first time checking us out, we in every episode like this called Trade Yourself. It's basically a nice way of telling somebody, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? It could be your wife, your cousin, your kid, your anybody, co-worker, right? You ain't gotta cuss them out. They sitting there talking that bull jive, as Unc would say. You look at them straight in their face.
Unc would say.
You say, you sir, man, you need to trade yourself. Now we normally try to keep this with sports figures, Brett Favre, the welfare queen, Denver Nuggets head coach, Mike Malone. But this week, B.I., who need to trade themselves?
Yeah. I'm gonna say this and I'm out.
Good.
Peyton Manning is better than Tom Brady. John Elway is better than Joe Montana. I'm out. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I said it again.
I would almost agree
I
with
said
that.
it again, man. It is what it is, man. I don't watch these errors.
Peyton Manning is a
I
better
don't watch
quarterback.
these errors. Drew Brees is better than goddamn Tom Brady. Yep. Drew Brees, Peyton Manning better than Tom Brady.
Mama, who need to trade themselves?
Yeah, that's a fact. Not Drew Brees. He got old. That wasn't working out. He was old. Tom Brady still
So I don't
good.
feel like nobody should trade themselves. Everybody give somebody a hug, goddammit. Fuck it.
Okay.
That's about that.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. Who
Ain't
need to
never
trade
mad at
themselves this weekend, though? Or do anybody need to?
Tua, slide with your feet, not with your head.
Oh, I like that.
Definitely.
What the fuck?
I like that. I like that. I'm gonna have to go with this week, Donald Trump. Like, come on, man. Stop with the whistleblowing, man. We all know that's racial undertones to everything you be saying. Like, we all know that. And then also not only him, but it's another lady by the name of Laura Loomer. If y'all don't know who she is,
Very nasty lady.
she's
Very nasty.
she's very nice to me. She's actually been traveling with him, and it's been a big deal because she was the person that put on Twitter that if Kamala Harris becomes the president, the White House is going to smell like curry, and then all the workers. I knew folks would laugh.
This is valid, right? This is valid information. You hear it on YouTube and Twitch.
And then
So
and
this
she
is
not only said that, but she said if Kamala Harris
wins the presidency, the White House will smell like curry, and all her workers will be from a call center.
Definitely from call center because it's on YouTube and
I like
Twitch and
curry.
all the networks that
T-
provided the initial information. Curry.
I like curry. I want to go.
What is the curry on? Is it chicken?
I would hope so. I would
Whatever,
hope so.
shit. If they cook
We have
it,
to
I'm
go
eating
deeper.
it.
I would
Yo,
hope so.
shit.
But yeah, trade yourself, man. Like the racist tropes,
Sure.
we could battle, we could talk about politics. It does not have to get that nasty, bro. Like it just don't. It's 2024. Let me come here. White people, come here. Newsflash. The world is brown. The world is brown. India, billions of people. China, billions of people. You're already the minority. We're brown already. It is what it is. Trade yourself. Get off that racist shit, man.
But not in their
Treat people the
backyard.
way you want to be
That's what
treated.
it's about.
It has nothing to do with your
Not
skin
my
color.
backyard.
Or you can treat people according to their football teams. If they're a Packer fan, fuck them. You ain't got to talk to them goofy motherfuckers. They're horrible people. They're deplorable. But anyway,
This nigga.
episode.
You're taking
what
this too
the-
far.
Hold on, let me
You're
explain
taking it too
somebody.
far.
Who didn't trade themselves? My fault, folks.
Just a quick little story, right? It's a nigga in Atlanta, a rapper. Nigga name is Pee Wee Longway.
Yeah.
You heard about
Yeah,
it?
of course. I haven't heard about it, but I know, I've heard of him.
The nigga just got arrested
Okay.
for drugs and guns.
Okay. He's a rapper.
This nigga got caught with 496 pounds of meth, 57 kilos of cocaine,
Oh, he got it.
7 kilos of fentanyl. Hold on. 55,248 pounds of weed. Nigga, where you get that from?
Oh, he's a rapper that's doing life.
Yeah.
He will never see the sunshine.
Never again. Because he ain't
And there's
telling
more shit that he
nobody.
got caught with. I just ain't gonna keep naming shit.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Oh
What
yeah.
the fuck?
He going velvet. He ain't even tell on nobody.
What?
He
Hey,
going
who
straight
the
to
fuck you
prison.
gonna tell on?
What?
Nobody.
What the man?
What?
Nobody. No,
What-
he ain't.
what? Did
the
they-
same point in time.
No, I'm trying
you
to
ain't
fi-
even tell on nobody. If
No,
you get it
nigga,
like
I'm
that,
trying to
nigga.
figure
You-
out, like, did they,
you
how
going to
did
jail.
they pull him over?
Nigga, it was a two-year sting. They've been watching this nigga for 2 years.
Okay, because I'm about to say, like,
Was-
was he on an aircraft carrier?
Fam.
How the fuck did you have all this shit on you?
Where did you have all this?
An aircraft carrier, nothing else can
55
fucking carry that.
I ain't even saying nothing about all the other shit. All the other.
I'm thinking 55,000 pounds of weed.
55,000
Yeah, that takes
pounds
up a lot
of
of
weed,
space.
bro. That's
He supplies California.
nigga Atlanta.
Yes.
Ain't nobody got bag out there right now.
They smoking Reggie Bush.
Nigga, them niggas smoking cigarettes.
None of they
Bruh.
Break it down, though.
Bruh. They say the weed was worth. Now, of course, you know they gonna put an extra high number.
And if they say 55,000, it was probably 65,000.
They say the weed is
Nigga.
worth like 250 million. And okay, so I'm not against a nigga hustling. Get your money how you get your money. Do what you do,
Please,
man.
dude.
The reason I said trade yourself is because nigga, you have $250 million worth of weed. Why you ain't get out the game?
Yeah.
You supposed to been left the game, bro.
Yeah.
Dispensary, this shit is legal now. dog.
55? No, not
Yeah,
Georgia.
you
It ain't. You
think
going to
you
jail.
should do
So
something.
far, you got
Right,
250
right.
million, nigga. Go to Cali.
Nigga, 250, bruh.
Trade yourself.
If you even have enough money to buy that amount,
Straight
you
up.
should have been got out the game, bro.
Straight up.
But if you owe somebody,
Then you in it.
you ain't paid for that product.
Nigga, fuck that. By that time,
nigga that do
you better
salsa finna
introduce
come holler at
somebody to
him.
somebody. They taking over this shit. I'm not-
Who you calling?
Some nigga that do salsa finna come holler at his ass.
Who you calling? You know, nigga be like, hey, yo, let me get a little zip, a little high zip or something. Nah, this nigga, let me get 55,000.
Yeah,
Like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna need about 9 pallets.
You know what I'm saying?
Load her up,
Bro,
I'm gonna need about 9 pallets this
No,
week.
that nigga said, let me get the usual.
Dog.
That nigga said. Let me
pallet jack.
You back.
Same thing.
You still getting
Bro, it
that
gotta
much
be
weed.
some type of oversight in that. That's a lot of, bro, that's a lot of motherfucking weed, bro.
I'm gonna be like, hey man.
I mean, I be looking
I'm gonna
at a
introduce you
pound
to
like
a
it's a
nigga.
lot.
Hey, no, Mari,
I'm not doing
get out of
it.
here.
I'm gonna introduce me.
Go.
Motherfucker.
No, go, mama.
Golly.
I be looking at a pound like it's a lot, shit. So I can just imagine all that.
55,000 pounds. 55,248 pounds. Nigga, the 248 pounds, nigga, is a lot. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot.
I can make some moves.
That was
on
stuck on the
that.
back end, huh?
48 pounds is a lot, nigga.
If you're in a position to be doing that kind of moving, nigga, you not supposed to be nowhere around.
Should have left that to
You saw that shit in Atlanta, nigga. You supposed to live in Miami.
Nah, you supposed to live in fucking Europe.
Costa Rica,
Facts.
some more.
Type shit.
Europe, nigga.
Yeah, you
Straight up,
supposed,
nigga.
you supposed to be on a boat somewhere
For
calling
real.
the shots.
But yeah, man, great show today, man. Episode 113. If I didn't get a chance to tell y'all, much love for all the birthday love. I got so much love. Appreciate y'all. Check us out on YouTube, man. We got to pay these bills. If you're in the La Crosse, Wisconsin area, check out our brother Focus on Jackson Plaza at A Breath of Fresh, man. Dope retro sneakers in there as well as clothing. And I understand, man, times is hard. Christmas, man, right around the corner. Man, I had money $300 to drop on some sneakers. He does shoe restoration, man. I had some 11s. He brought them back to life. So any shoes, he'll bring them back to life. A Breath of Fresh over in Jackson Plaza. Also, The Closet, our brother JV, man, over on 5th and King. Another brother selling retros. You do not have to go to the cities or anywhere. Shop black owned, shop right here in La Crosse, man. 5th and King, JV, The Closet. And then Saturday night, man, you ain't doing nothing. You want to sit back, I don't know, man, listen to some music or something. Download that app, Bump That Radio. It's actually really nice out. You might want to, I don't know, have a little barbecue or something. Download that app, Bump That Radio. Our brother Dietrich Manuel trying to bring radio back like how it used to be. Our brother Bobo, special guest, as always, much appreciated. You got anything you want to say to the people?
Man, love one another, man.
Yes, sir. I love that. Good energy.
Right back on what his statement is. It's going to be something outlandish.
What's that?
What you got to say, cuz? Go ahead
I ain't
and
got
get
shit
out
to
your,
say.
you know what I'm talking about?
You gonna tell the people
Fuck
anything?
You know what I'm saying? You see? Here
Huh,
we
fuck
go.
y'all
You know what I'm
We
talking about?
cut the
Billy?
camera off.
You got anything? Outro?
Belito Big Bass the third, man. You know what I'm saying? Holla at
Yes,
Fat
sir.
boy, the cement truck driver looking ass.
him.
Turn that shit off.
Man, that man OG, man, French Loaf, aka Mr. Honeypack, man.
Yes, sir. Check us out next Saturday, episode 114. Back in the basement, 6:15. Hey, you know how it is, man. BP time. But man, appreciate the much love. Check us out on YouTube at C Hendo.
Headz podcast. Yo, we come from no shades to the team at the Barclays.
Oh, yeah.
Headz podcast. Yo, from what's going on, honey, to